Got lucky. He's got to stay in.
He catches it. A foot down.
Oh,
the official
what a big catch.
Bounce.
Give that man a steak. Gotta be
a touchdown! Redbud!
What a dive there at the goal line. Got barely in.
Just makes him look like a rag doll with a stiff arm and runs it all the way in for a Musketeer touchdown. And it's a touchdown, Redbud!
What a catch.
It's a big defensive stop by the Musketeers.
Huge play.
Welcome to Redbud, baby.
Redbud Industries is a third-generation company located in Redbud, Illinois. It is a fast-paced, innovative company recognized worldwide as an industry leader in coil processing.
The really neat thing about working at Redbud Industries is the way that it impacts so many people's daily lives. We are building equipment that slits steel, cuts steel into pieces, and is then provided to original equipment manufacturers. So really, on a daily basis, you could be interacting with some form of steel that has been cut from a machine that we've built. It's really neat stuff.
My favorite part about working at Redbud Industries is the family atmosphere. From the competitive wages to the excellent insurance and benefits, all the way down to the team building events. They just make me and my wife and my children feel right at home.
I feel like I can come to management if I have an issue. I feel like I can present my ideas and feel like I'm being heard and see those ideas either come to fruition or, at the very least, progress be made.
I think the team here at Redbud Industries is top of the line. I've worked several other places and they just don't compare to the group of people here at Redbud.
You can genuinely see that everybody wants the company to excel.
There's always someone there to help me. I can look on my left or my right, and if the guy next to me can't help me, he will go to the next guy, and someone's there to help me out.
I feel so blessed to have been able to find something so close to home. The community itself, everyone is really involved, and it's a great place to live and work.
They recognize the potential in everyone and put you where you fit best.
If you're interested in a lifelong career at Redbud Industries, please go to our website for more information or to apply.
We welcome you in, football fans, to a beautiful fall evening where we're traveling with your Redbud Musketeers to Chester, Illinois in the bowl. Chris Merring here with you. Tim Conway, Ben Koopman, Oak 9 Productions. Going to bring you the audio broadcast this evening as the Chester Marching Band takes the field. We got about 15 minutes to go before kickoff. Going to get some introductions out of the way as it is senior night for Chester. As I mentioned, this is Chris Merring and Tim Conway. Timmy, what are you thinking about the outcome and the prospect of Redbud coming out with a win here tonight? What looks to be a tough Chester football team.
Yeah, already is it going to be a tough matchup, but down their starting quarterback, now down one of their starting cornerbacks in Trent Sternberg as he broke his fingers last week, and obviously Lucas Schwarzkopf kind of banged up too with a bad ankle, so Redbud is hurting. I think they lost their center last week too in that tough, close loss to Westland, so now they have a loss in the conference, but we would sure like to give Chester their first loss in the conference.
Absolutely, that would be key tonight. That's the whole goal coming into this, as you did mention last week. Westland, boy, a nail biter to the finish there. Redbud had a chance, to get that go-ahead touchdown late in the fourth quarter, unable to come up with it, which resulted in that loss. You got to feel Redbud's going to be a little bit hungrier tonight. I know we're hurt, with Oliver being out.
Sure.
But hey, young Landon Rubish stepping up, and he's been big for us coming in as a sophomore, and getting tonight's start against a tough conference matchup.
Yeah. Chester is undefeated in the conference, like you said, and they are tough, so it's going to take everything Redbud's got. And obviously, we want to come here and ruin Chester's perfect conference season, but also Chester, we beat them twice last year. Remember, we won the conference, and then we beat them in the playoffs when we matched up with them. So they're hungry to beat us.
Yep, came down. Let's see here. Both times we beat them beat them at home. Then beat them at home twice last year, wasn't it?
Beat them in a rainy match, and then beat them in the playoffs was rainy too, and kind of won like a squeaker. I remember 7-0 or something. It was really tight.
Yeah. Well, there's no rain in the forecast tonight. Nice, cool, crisp football type weather so far. Finally, here we get later on here in the fall, as this is Chester's senior night. This is their last home game of the season. So here's hoping Redbud can come out firing, put the hammer down quick, and Chester doesn't expect a tough matchup tonight. And boy, we can come out and take the heat to them right out of the gate and get on the board first, make a statement first, and man, that can sway a game big.
Yeah, it's going to take everything Redbud's got here. Baldwin's obviously running some of his better games. I saw he got a couple touchdowns last week, and Landon's going to have to be crisp. And I think the biggest thing is shutting down Chester's passing game, as their quarterback and receiver have been pairing up for the last 2 years. They're seniors now, and I want to say what's his number 9, Palacio? Does that sound right? I think he's number 9, right? Yeah, Devontae Palacio. We saw him last year get banged up a little, but he is Chester's all-time leading receiver. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see shutting down him with Al Hassam, the quarterback, who's leading the area in passing yards. So definitely going to take some good DB coverage here.
I think defensively tonight out of Redbud, we can see that kind of base 3-5 defense that they're kind of used to running, put our 3 down linemen, those physical, athletic down linemen that we have, 3 in the front, and step those dog outside linebackers up a little bit, kind of shut down that edge. I think offensively Chester tonight will be seeing a lot of that spread. We'll be seeing a little bit of the I formation. But as you mentioned, Tim, they got some weapons in their receiving core. I think they're going to stick to that game, stick to the zone read option, kind of what Redbud's been used to seeing here the last few years. Chester's going to be pushing towards that and trying to get those one-on-one matchups. Coverage-wise, I don't really know what the defensive scheme is tonight. Redbud started out the season with a little bit of cover 2, immediately went into the cover 3 there and put up a couple really good defensive stands and performances. And you don't see a whole lot of cover 1 on one-on-one matchups tonight. Who knows what Redbud's going to be able to come out with this night coverage-wise to stop that receiving core for Chester.
And when you're not dealing with the receiving core there, you got Colton Janney, who we saw last year, who's a really good runner, is a senior this year as well, and he's powerful. And if you remember when we came down here 2 years ago and were heavily favored and we lost that questionable game, they ran a lot of those sweeps and
jet sweeps,
kind of like emotion and get the person in action and
ran the ball sideline to sideline.
Yep, and Redbud had to shut it down because of that. Then they started getting the middle game. So it'll be interesting. Like I said, I think it's very important to get those dogs involved. Cornerback's going to be involved. So
I think defensively Chester's going to run a 5-man front tonight, which would be a little bit different than what we're normally used to. Offensively, Redbud tonight, they're going to stick to a lot of that zone read, a lot of the spread. You'll see a little bit of I formation. We'll watch Rubish walk up underneath center, I think, especially when we get down a little bit closer to the red zone. Really interested to see what Redbud offensively can put together, because we talk about the offensive weapons that Chester has.
Yeah.
On the other side of the ball, those guys can step up and play defense too. So hopefully we can get a few of those one-on-one matchups. Let Rubish's arm, let him air out a few. He's really good at scrambling, getting out of the pocket, and making plays happen. So like I said, get out here early, get on the board first, and set the tempo.
Yeah, I think for the first time in probably 3 years, or 2 years, we should say, is Redbud is probably not favored here. And I'm interested to see what Redbud does, kind of a little underdog mentality, come out here with a couple industries and say, hey, let's put it to them. So, yeah, we've got about 10 minutes till kickoff, and we'll bring it back to you in a little bit.
From its 2 plants in Redbud, Illinois, the Material Works processes as many as 75 truckloads of steel each day. The steel processed on TMW's high-tech equipment goes to manufacturers like John Deere, Tesla, and Whirlpool. And TMW invents its own steel processing machines that it sells and installs around the world. With sales of these machines growing, and with a third Redbud plant in the works, TMW will be adding more ambitious, hardworking employees to its team.
I'm a lead operator on a process line at the Material Works. Working at TMW is a lot of responsibility because these machines are multi-million-dollar machines, but we have a good team and it's very important to put out a quality product. That's what we work for.
My favorite thing about TMW is the people that are there. I love working with them. It's fun. The bonus benefits are great at TMW. There's a quarterly bonus and a quality bonus. Management cares a lot about their people. They take their time to make sure everyone is happy with their position they're working in.
Before I applied to TMW, I had no idea what they did. I just knew that it was something in the steel industry, but I had no idea whatsoever what it was. So when I applied and within a week started working there, I had to learn a lot about steel, how it's cut, how the orders are processed, etc. But it's pretty fascinating what we do.
Management up top really does care. I mean, compared to most places that I've been at, TMW seems to really care about their workers, not just at work, but also outside of work.
My name is Kenny Booker. I work at the Material Works, and this is my son, Cole. I've been the receiving department team leader at the Material Works for the last 20 years. As a team leader, what I look for in employees is work ethic, dependable, and a team player. I was proud to have my son come to work at the Material Works. That's how much I think about this company.
If you want to work for a winner, check out the opportunities at thematerialworks.com/careers.
I'm Dr. Julie Kelly, and I am an emergency room physician here at Redbud Regional Hospital. I've been here 23 years, and I also serve as the medical director for the emergency room and as the chief of staff for the hospital. When I was little, I used to watch Squad 51, and I loved watching the emergency room scenes and always thought that I wanted to be a doctor one time. Once I went to medical school, decided I would try family practice. I still found myself being drawn back to the excitement of the emergency room, and I love it here at Redbud because I get to practice family practice and have relationships with patients in a small town, and I just really appreciate that small town feel rather than the bustling of a large ER where it's all about getting people in and out. We don't have that here at Redbud. It's about the patient. Well, we see everything that the big ERs do, just in a little smaller volume. Everything from colds, flu symptoms, we see heart attacks, stroke, car accidents, sore backs, kidney stones. I mean, you name it, we've seen it. We're held to a standard by this accrediting body that basically helps us to keep track of our wait times, how quickly we see people, how quickly they get EKGs when they walk into the hospital, and we monitor those quality indicators to make sure that we're doing things in the order and as quickly as we possibly can according to the gold standards that are out there to make sure that patients are being taken care of. I'm happy to say that the majority of our patients come into the emergency room and usually go straight to a room. Our goal is to have everybody in here within 30 minutes to be seen by a physician. I think our average right now is probably closer to 10 to 15 minutes that a physician actually walks in the room to see them. I have people all the time say, I guess I really didn't need to be seen, I just wasn't sure. And my answer back to them all the time is, I'd rather you come and be sure than sit at home and end up it being the stroke or the heart attack or something like that. If you think you need to be seen, come in and let us be the judge of that.
And welcome in, football fans, as we've got just about 4 minutes to go here before kickoff. We're traveling with the Redbud Musketeers for tonight's audio broadcast in Chester, Illinois. Due to some bad circumstances, we weren't able to broadcast the games video tonight, but we will bring you the audio and the play-by-play. Chris Merring here with you. Tim Conway, Ben Koopman, Oak 9 Productions. The captains head out to center field as we get this coin toss underway, and we can hopefully soon get this game underway for senior night here in Chester, Illinois.
Another injury that we failed to mention was Elijah Barbeau. I think he's like one of the starting center. He's a vital part of this Redbud Musketeer. He looks like he's out with a foot injury. So, Redbud, what did we say? 21.
Redbud down in numbers as there are just 21 kids on the sideline with shoulder pads on.
That's just crazy. That's like Musket level numbers. When you got that, playing 11 and you got 15 on the sideline. It's just that's just crazy.
Really interested to see what offensive coordinator Derek Uffelman is going to be able to come up with here offensively tonight. And head coach, defensive coordinator, Dave Lucht, is going to be able to shut down this high-flying, high-speed Chester offense. These captains are still out at the at center field. We're going to get direction here shortly from our officials.
We are in the toilet bowl, as we play down here at Chester. There's no wind, no movement down here in this hole.
Smoke from the barbecue grills are hanging about 30 feet up off the field.
Is that barbecue grills? Or?
Looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Redbud did win the coin toss, and they are going to elect to receive. Redbud in the white jerseys tonight. Chester in all black, orange stripes on the shoulder pads. Head coach Dave Luck still out at center field talking it over with the officials. As we did mention, starting quarterback Dylan Oliver out for this evening.
Heard he took a nasty injury, like internal bleeding or some kind of
liver issues, some rib issues.
That's never good.
Back issues.
Wish him the
good
best
news
of health.
for Redbud, though, is Lucas Schwarzkopf's got that ankle taped up, and he will be in to make the start this evening.
Sternberg broke his fingers. Hopefully he's back for basketball season.
Redbud receiving team takes the field. Back deep for Redbud, number 32 Baldwin, and number 15 Zach Manning.
Hey, what do you say we return one for a touchdown? That'd be sick, wouldn't it?
Landeros for the Jackets takes the ball. He's going to set it on the tee. He's fixing to kick this one away. Football fans here traveled well. Redbud did. The stands are full as this game's getting ready to get underway.
What do you think about that new onside kick rule in the NFL where you have to tell them? That's the dumbest thing in the world, ain't it?
Landeros gets his whistle. There's the kick. A high boomer right down the middle of the field. Manning able to field it cleanly. He's got a wedge up the middle, makes a little bit of room, and a nice return all the way back to the Redbud 25-yard line. That was a nice kicky, man. He kicked that all the way back to the 5, so Manning able to look it in cleanly, have a decent return, bring it all the way back up to the Redbud 25.
Not shock the world here.
Ball sitting at Redbud's own 26-yard line. First down.
Rubish in the shotgun formation. Redbud comes out in the spread, trips left, single receiver, one-on-one matchup to our side of the field. Rubish sends a man in motion, cuts across to the right side. There's a snap. He's looking right, throwing right, gets the ball away, fielded cleanly. Nice pitch and catch there.
Give him a better spot than that, ref. Come on.
Completed to Walter for a 4-yard gain.
Little pitch and catch.
2nd and 6 for the Musketeers.
One thing I want to note here is you will see Schwarzkopf on the sidelines, or I should say we are seeing Schwarzkopf on the sidelines here. Maybe they're just saving him for defense. Obviously, he's not 100%.
Rubish back in the shotgun formation. Receiver right and left. Out of the pistol. Snap. Zone read. Hand off to Baldwin. Runs around the left side. Tackled for a 1-yard loss.
Chester did a good job beating Redbud's line there and hitting him in the backfield, and Baldwin did everything he could to try to get back to the line of scrimmage there, but
3rd and 8 now for the Musketeers as Rubish brings a new play into the huddle.
Third and 7.
As we did mention, tonight is an audio broadcast only. We'll keep the scoreboard up live for you.
Something to do with.
Rubish still in the shotgun formation, trips right this time. Baldwin in the backfield with him.
Gonna have to throw it to the sticks here. They're gonna try to get it out quick, but they got to throw it
There's
to the
a
sticks.
snap. He's looking left, throwing
He's
left.
got it.
He's got a
He's
man
got it.
wide
Oh.
open and just dropped.
Roscoe is the intended receiver there, and
by number 21, Jack Roscoe. Yeah.
Being truthfully, he's got to pull that in. He's got to catch that. A little behind him, but you know. And the punt team will come out. Redbud goes 3 and out there.
Ball still spotted deep in Musketeer territory on their own 29-yard line.
That'll bring it 4th down now for the Musketeers.
Tim, you're awful at sharing, by the way.
Oh, my bad. we only got 1 binoculars up here, and
Kester back to kick this one away. The snap, the kick is up. He gets it
Get a good
away.
bounce. Get a good bounce.
Takes a Redbud bounce. Ends up falling to rest just inside the Chester 40-yard line.
Chester will take over now, 1st and 10.
Just 10:22 left to go in the first quarter. We're going to get to see
this powerful Chester offense. I think you're going to see a lot of 3 players here. The quarterback, Al Zahim, the running back, Colton Janney, and receiver, Devontae Palacio, or something along those lines.
Schwarzkopf on the field now, getting the start defensively.
Look at this. Look at this, Chris. You got 2 people shadowing Devontae Palacio out here, the receiver
Redbud in
9.
the 3-5. Chester in the shotgun formation.
They
hand the ball. They hand the ball off to the left side. Schwarzkopf steps up and makes a play after a 1-yard gain from the Chester rush.
Even not 100%. Boy, that guy knows how to make a read, don't he? Ankle might not be there, but his brains are still there. Saw the read and hit him.
Chester in the shotgun formation. Sending a man in motion from the left.
There's that sweep
Jet
we were talking
sweep.
about.
He's got some blockers around the right side. Met by Manning. Wraps him up. Drags him out of bounds. Going to be short of the first down marker. That'll bring up a 3rd down, and we'll say 5 to go.
Yeah. Good job by there. First sweep that Redbud's seen, and good job by Pursuitin.
Boy, hopefully Redbud can put up a 3 and out here.
That'd be huge. Well,
3rd down, 5 yards to go. Ball spotted on the Chester 44-yard line.
Although you probably 4 down territory, or you don't think so? I think it
We
depends
can
on what they
hold
get.
them to no yardage here.
Depends on what they get. There's a
There's
pass.
a snap, looking to throw. Rolling right.
Get him.
Schwarzkopf steps up, gets an arm on him. He breaks a tackle. That's going to be enough for a Chester first down.
Yeah,
nice scramble by number 1.
Al-Sahim.
Zayn Al-Sahim.
Yeah, they kind of just threw the receivers out deep. They weren't going for like a pump and go, and left pretty much Schwarzkopf on an island there, and he did everything he could to kind of force him out, but just enough for a first down there for Chester.
Chester breaks the huddle, walks back up to the line of scrimmage. Redbud still in that 3-5 defense. Twins left, sending a man in motion to the right. Jet sweep again. He's got 3 lead blockers. Runs down the right sideline, eventually forced out of bounds by the Musketeers after a 4-yard gain.
Wouldn't be surprised here if you see some one-on-one action here on the left-hand side, on the wide side of the field with, what's his name, Palacio. But I will say Redbud's doing a good job of shadowing Palacio with 2.
2nd and 5 for Chester, shotgun formation.
There's that deep.
The
Look,
snap,
turn around,
throws
throw
the
it.
ball down the field. Looks like it will be completed over top of the head of Landon Rubish.
He was
for
right
a
there.
Nice gain. Brings the ball now deep into Redbud territory, all the way to the Redbud 14-yard line. A new set of downs for Chester. 1st and 10. Ball spotted on the Redbud 14. They break the huddle, walk up to the line of scrimmage. Redbud bringing a 4-man front now. They're sending a corner blitz here out the outside.
Oh.
Zone read. Quarterback
There,
keeps
Landon.
it around the right side.
Landon,
and eventually
nice tackle.
tripped up by Landon Rubish. Looks like he did get some positive yardage on the play.
Not a bad coverage over there by Landon on that big chunk play on the completion, but just kind of needed to turn around and identify that ball a little quicker.
2nd and 7 now for Chester as a new play comes into their huddle. Redbud still bringing that three-man front. Schwarzkopf steps over to his right side. Al-Hassim's got two backs in the field with him. Hands the ball off up the middle. Nice carry, met immediately by the linebacking core in the front line of the Musketeers, but not after, about a 2-yard gain. Big third down coming up for Redbud.
I would think they're going to go back to the well there and try to give Al-Zahim a chance to throw a corner route or some kind of fade in the corner of the end zone here.
3rd and 3, ball spotted on the Redbud 6-yard line.
Redbud doing a great job of kind of almost doubling Chester's best receiver here, number 9. But at the same time, they're sacrificing a man in the box, you know what I mean?
Yep. Al-Zahim under center.
Little pitch, a little
pitch
reverse.
to left, reverse around the right
and
side.
A pass.
Flea flicker, pass completed.
And he caught it.
What a drawn-up play there by Chester. Completed to number 18. Brendan Malley. It was a toss to the left, a reverse to the right, and then he passed the ball deep into the end zone for a Chester touchdown. They're the first ones to put points on the board in tonight's contest.
Boy, on a 3rd and 6 or 3rd and goal there, that was a risky play, but it worked out well for him.
Landeros back to kick the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. So just 7:12 to play here in the first quarter. Chester gets on the board first. They're winning this one 7-0.
Southern Illinois Spine and Joint Center of Marissa is a chiropractic office that can relieve everything from back to foot pain. Sciatic pain getting the worst of you? Don't worry, they've got you covered. Give Dr. Caseberg a call today and ask what else he might be able to help you with.
Head on into 2 Lanes for supper and watch the rest of the game, or call in and carry out. Keep an eye on the 2 Lanes Facebook page for daily specials and for the upcoming Deerfest signups.
For all your auto, home, life, or business insurance needs, call Danny Schwartz with Farmers Insurance. Call Dan the Insurance Man. Diedrich Bank would like to wish the Redbud Musketeers good luck this football season. Diedrich Bank is cheering for you. Visit one of our local branches for your lending and deposit needs. Diedrich Bank. Live for today, bank for tomorrow.
Cut it in.
Landeros kicks it away again for the Chester.
Hold
Kicks
on
it,
that ball.
nice deep kick all the way back to the 5-yard line. Manning able to pick it up. Runs forward, fights for every yard, brings it all the way over to the Redbud sideline. It's eventually going to be taken out of bounds on the Redbud 27-yard line.
Yeah, good turn by the Manning there. Way to hold on to that ball. They were trying to strip it.
1st and 10 Musketeers. They're going to call it the 28-yard line. Rubish in the shotgun formation. Baldwin in the backfield with him. Redbud's trips left. Man-on-man matchup, one-on-one matchup down here to our side of the field. Chester running a 5-man front. Rubish gets rid of the ball quickly over to his left side.
Where's the
It's going to be enough for a 4-yard gain. Alex Walter able to look one in.
You can see what they're trying to do, trying to get the ball out quick for Landon. Just trying to get him some completions, trying to get the ball out quick.
2nd and 7 for the Musketeers as they break the huddle, walk up to the line of scrimmage. They'll go trips right now. Rubish in the backfield by himself. Walter lines up in the slot position, twins left and right. Sending Baldwin in motion. There's a snap, jet sweep, right side. He cuts it up, immediately met by the defensive core of Chester. Gets it back to the original line of scrimmage, bring up 3rd down. Small gain on the play. Man, I hate to say it there, Timmy, but it looked like he had room to run around the outside. Walter had the edge sealed. He kind of cut it up a little early, if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, I think the number one thing we always yell at Baldwin is not taking the yards that are given them, but I think that's the one time he could have used his speed there and kind of tucked it up and went out to the outside and gained some yards there. But
Redbud sticking to the shotgun and trips formation. as their trips left now, trying to get as many blockers out in front of them as they can. Rubish dropping back, looking to throw, has time.
Got time, go!
Gets rid of the ball.
Go!
Completed to Manning across the middle of the field. Nice completion, brings it all the way across the 50-yard line into Chester territory. Eventually brought down on the Chester 45-yard line. Nice pitch and catch there between Rubish and Manning.
Great job.
How many yards was that?
Oh, hell, it had to be 20
30 yards?
Yeah. Great job by Manning. Kind of get some yards after the catch, too. And great job by Landon. Kind of throw him in stride there.
Nice 30-yard receptions, putting a little life into this Redbud offense.
And the dog got up a little there with
Dog.
He said, hey, get off me.
Rubish walks up underneath center, I formation. We got a receiver right and left. Walter in the backfield at fullback. Fullback dive up the middle. He trucks his feet, falls forward after a 3-yard gain. Nice job by Walter. Bring up 2nd and 7 now for the Musketeers.
Obviously, this line's not at full strength, and those are good positive yards. But, Chris, just from what I've seen, I think Landon might have to throw 40 times tonight.
Yeah.
I kind of just think those quick pitch and catches and try to hopefully get chunk yards where you can. But
and kudos to our offensive line right now, giving him a little bit of time
plenty
to
of
throw.
time on that throw, yeah.
Plenty of time.
They even brought a little bit of pressure there, so great job of the line
True
on
spread,
that.
twins left and right. Rubish in the shotgun formation. Baldwin in the backfield with him. Chester bringing the house. He's looking right, throwing right, gets out of it. Completed to Walter.
No,
I'm sorry.
Corbin Lang. That's
Corbin
all right.
Lang. Going to be just shy of the first down marker.
God, these spots have been crappy in my opinion. That's not a curse word, so I don't have to pay anything.
3rd down and just 2 to go. Ball eventually comes to rest on the Chester 37.
I'm all for
Redbud moving the ball. Here's where we run that 3-yard fullback dive up the middle.
I wouldn't mind that. You got. I think this is 2-down territory. I try to get it on a run, and then I try to, if you get any kind of positive yards, I just do a QB sneak. So, see what they do here.
Walter in the slot on the left. Rubish under center.
Keep it.
Baldwin's the only man in the backfield.
Oh.
Fake the toss.
Go.
Fullback
Kick.
dive. Man,
No.
just a.
He's got to go quicker.
Yep, a little bit needs to be. Walter hands the ball off the middle of the Walter. I think he takes that, cuts that to the left there. The yards are there. Gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. Good thing, but as you said, Tim, Redbud is in 4-down territory. 4th and just 1 to go.
That counter was just a tad slow, and then Walter got it, and I think he hesitated just to set. When you got 3rd and 1, just put your head down and try to get anything you can there. You know what I mean?
4th and 1. Rubish in the shotgun formation. Baldwin in the backfield with him. Trips left.
Oh,
and they get him off sides. No, they
you gotta
don't.
snap it. You got to snap it. Oh, now we have a whistle. Now we're going to get encroachment. There we are.
Yep, the penalty flag comes in on the left side. Redbud goes up and does the hard count, and we do get an encroachment call. So that'll be enough for a Musketeer. 1st down.
Smart call there by Coach Uffelman. Get the free yards where you can, get a 1st down, and let's keep marching, baby. Let's keep marching. Time's our friend.
1st and 10, ball spotted on the Chester 32. Good call there by Coach Uffelman, like you said, Timmy. Boy, get every yard you can get.
Yeah.
Any way you can get them.
Yes, amen, brother.
Rubish back underneath center. Baldwin's the only back in the backfield.
One-on-one coverage over there. Manning on the far side, too.
Walter in the slot. There's a snap.
Go. Outside.
Calls to
Outside.
Baldwin.
Go.
He's got room to run. Cuts it up. Tries to make a cut up the middle.
I think he had room
Little
outside.
to no gain on the play, unfortunately.
I think he had enough. I think he had outside there again.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, I don't think
they're not fooling Chester running the ball outside though.
No, but I think he had decent blocking on there to try to extend his speed. Baldwin's so quick. It's
Rubish brings a new play into the huddle. The Musketeers break. 2:30 to play.
Don't be surprised here if you see another quick hitter. These slants, these curls. Try to get a 4 or 5 yard game. Make this 3rd manageable.
Rubish looking over to the sideline, talking to Coach Uffelman. In the shotgun formation with Baldwin. Looking right, throws it, gets rid of it quick, almost too quick. Didn't even have time to get his hands on the ball. The ball falls incomplete, intended for Manning.
That's
3rd and 10 now for the Musketeers.
That's a tough, that's a pretty far throw for a little bubble screen, and he kind of caught it, and he was so worried about getting it out quick that he never really had a good grip on the ball.
Yeah, he's got time to throw.
Yeah.
Too.
I mean, I know you want those bubble screens to be bam, bam, but, at least get your hands on the laces or get yourself a grip on the ball.
Sticking to the spread, trips right.
See an out here from Corbin Langan probably again.
Chester sent in the house. He's got time to throw. Throws it across the middle
and
intercepted.
What a catch
What
by
a
Palacio.
catch.
What an interception there. I mean, he one-handed that.
Palacio with
what's
the
the
interception
flag
in the
for?
middle of the field, runs it all the way back to the middle of the line of scrimmage, and there is a late flag coming in.
Yeah, Landon didn't really have much there, kind of forced it. Did a decent job of kind of
Looks like
overthrowing it, but I think it's going to be like a horse collar tackle.
Well, they're talking to the Redbuds, so I would imagine it's going to be against Chester.
Well, the offense is staying out
Probably
there.
for a block in the back.
The offense is staying out there. They're moving the ball up forward. Did they get a roughing the passer? Or no, okay, never mind. The defense is coming out.
You think the offense is staying out there,
Yeah.
Tim, but there's not a whole
No,
lot of
there's not a lot of
substitutions.
change when you only got 20 players.
So there was a holding call. It was after the interception, so Chester will maintain possession. That's a spot foul. Backs them up another 10 yards from the spot. Chester will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line after the Palacio interception.
Yeah, I mean, he did a good job overthrowing his receiver there so no one could get it, but Palacio just stuck his hand out there. So
Chester hands the ball up in the middle, met immediately by who other than Lucas Schwarzkopf. Shuts him down. No gain on the play.
Man, Landon did not throw a bad ball there either, but that was quite the pick.
That was quite, one-hander.
Yeah. I mean, he literally stuck his
Back
paw
shoulder,
out there.
one-hander, and
Stuck his
able
paw,
to reach
outreached
it.
his paw, and just got that hand on the ball and pulled it in. So Rebel was driving there. That's a bummer. See if we can't shut this Chester offense down, though.
Chester in the shotgun formation, sending man in motion. Twins left.
Get out there. Get out
Hand
there.
the ball off.
Get out there.
Schwarzkopf's coming around
Oh,
the
there's going
corner
to be a
trying
hold.
to make a play.
There's going to be a hold.
Flags come flying in.
Yeah, that's going to come back. That's
Boy,
going to
he's
come
going to
back.
take it to the house, too. A nice run. He cuts it back. Takes it 80 yards down the field.
Oh, he's going to be short on the one. And guess what? That's not going to count anyway.
What happened there? Did he turn around to say something? Manning reached in there
Yeah,
and
Manning
tripped him
kind of
up.
tripped him up on his feet, so he was going to be down at the one, but that's coming back, baby.
Officials are talking it over to Chester. They don't really understand how it was a hold, but let me tell you, it was a hold. We'll say there's 20 players running all the way back to the other side of the field here. And that's a good call. That tackle is made if that hold doesn't happen.
Feel bad for Nick Chauncey. He was chasing him the whole way, but poor guy needs a little water break.
So after the holding penalty, spot foul, 10 yards, backs him up. 2nd down now for Chester. Ball's going to come to rest on their own 11-yard line. This is where we need a big defensive stand, Tim.
Oh, I'd love a sack here. I'd love a sack.
2nd and 20. Trips right. Shotgun formation. Sending another man in motion. He's looking right.
Little bubble screen.
Bubble screen to the right
Get out
side.
there. Get out there. Oh, you got to make a
just
tackle
one missed
there.
tackle. Lucas comes flying in, too. Nice tackle there by Rubish and Schwarzkopf. Say about a 3-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, could have been a lot
Maybe
worse
a little
there,
bit more, probably about a 7-yard gain.
I want to say, I think it was Cole Hess who made a really good read on it, but just kind of was a little aggressive, tried to stick his arms out there. You know, Janie's a really good runner, so you got to really put a body on him. 3rd and 14, and this is probably the last play of this quarter, assuming that it's
the play's coming in late, too. They better get the horses rolling here because this could be a delay game issue.
Come on, Redbud.
Chester's going in a little bit tighter now. Twins to the short side of the field. It's on Chester's right hash. Pistol formation, looking to
They're
throw.
just running a seam route. Get there. Get him.
there.
Sack him,
And
baby.
they do.
Come on.
Quarterback sack by number.
I got a number for you. I can't see it. Number 89.
Yeah,
Alex
who other?
Walker,
Alex
baby.
Walter coming in and just blindsided him over the backside as they were looking to make a big play happen. That's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. What a defensive game we're seeing out of Redbud right now. Chester up 7-0 after the 1st quarter.
Oh man, there is a lot of damage up here. I already told the family I'm going to be able to fix this. Oh, that's not good. Oh wow, look at that. That flux capacitor line is not supposed to look like that. How am I ever going to afford this?
Have no fear, Joy's here!
Who's that?
I heard your cry for help. Sounds like you need Buena Vista's home equity line of credit. Super low fees, super fast turnaround time, super low rate. Everybody needs a little joy in their life.
There's a fresh 12 minutes on the board. Redbud's defense showed up to play tonight.
Great
Huge
job.
sack there by Alex Walter. Tackled for a big loss. Bring up 4th and forever.
I like this. You know what they got here? They got one man back. I'd send the house. What do you got to lose? Tell Alex back here, wave everything. Just fair catch everything. You're going to have good field position. And bring the house. Try to get a block here.
Manning back
Bring
to
it.
receive this punt.
Bring it.
4th and 25 or better, I would say.
Oh, that's a bad punt.
And it is a
Peter!
bad punt.
Oh, bad bounce there for Redbud, but
It was a nice punt. Going to bring the ball back all the way up to the Chester 47-yard line. Redbud will take over now. Maybe if we
Good
get
field
keep
position.
that momentum rolling.
Yep.
Defense wins football games. That's what they tell you, ain't it, Timmy? And, boy, they can build some momentum for the offense to get rolling, too.
God, that took about an extra 10 yards. Redbud was about to have that on inside their 40-yard line. That took just a bad bounce at the end, but Redbud's got great field position here. Landon's been hitting those quick hitters quick.
Take your time here.
Yeah.
If you're Landon Rubish, take your time, make your reads. Don't worry about getting rid of the ball too quick. They're not bringing a whole lot of pressure, as Chester does bring a five-man front.
They got a lot in the box, too.
Oh, zone read. Yep, hand the
Yeah.
ball off.
Just
and
not
man
much you can do there.
immediately,
No.
Baldwin immediately met. He's going to be tackled for a 3-yard loss.
They had every bit of 8 in the box there, and they brought every bit of it. It's where, like, a little maybe, if Oliver's in there, he checks out of it, tries to call something else. He'll learn that with time.
That's right. 2nd and 13 for the Musketeers. Rubish brings a fresh play in the huddle.
As we mentioned earlier, this front of Chester is pretty darn good. Wouldn't surprise if you start to see a little more pass plays out of Redbud just because run game has been
They
tough.
step down a linebacker, too. They got a 5-man front, and they blitz a linebacker almost every play.
He's got to get rid of
Rubish
it.
looking
He's got to
to
get rid of
throw.
it. He's got a guy. He's got a
Manning
guy.
open.
Oh,
That's
he's got to
gotta
throw
be
a
pass
flag.
interference.
He's gotta
There
throw
it
it in.
is. Manning open down the sideline, goes up for it, and met by the Chester defender, draws the pass interference penalty. That's going to bring Redbud way down inside the 30.
Bad news there is the dog is hurt a little as he kind of went back to get the ball and really did a great job of getting that flag. Looks like he just kind of got the wind out of taking him. If Landon throws that ball just maybe 2-3 yards further, Manning had a step on him.
He's
too.
got
Did
his,
you
yeah,
see that?
he had him beat.
Yeah.
Manning had him beat down Redbud's sideline.
I love how Landon's getting this ball out, though. He's saying, you're not going to sack me. He's like, I may hit throw an incomplete, but you're not going to take me for a sack.
So after the penalty stepped off, it'll be 1st and 10 for your Musketeers from the Chester 35-yard line. Rubish steps up to the line of scrimmage, got trips right, Baldwin in the backfield with him, shotgun formation, sending a man in motion. Walter in motion to the left side. Here's the snap. He's looking left, throwing left, and nearly intercepted like he did not even see number 55 of Chester, Nate Mays. Boy, threw it basically right to him, bounced off his hands and hit the ground. Rubish gets away with one there.
Yeah, Chester's starting to read those little quick hitters, that the little seam routes and little curl routes. And 55 just kind of took a step back and probably should have picked that one.
Back to what we were saying, Tim, Rubish has got the time. He needs to be a little more patient with his throws.
Yeah, right there, especially with they didn't bring everybody. He had time to read that.
Same formation out of Redbud. That trips right. Man-on-man matchup, sending Walter in motion again. Identical play it looks like.
Call screen.
Looking left, looking right. Scrambles
rid of
out
it.
of the
Get rid of
pocket.
it.
Tries to scramble, cuts it back to the middle of the
Oh.
field. Ooh, and hit hard. Little to no gain. Pops right back up on his feet, though. He's kind of disappointed in himself, I think.
Tough kid. But yeah, you got to get rid of that. Throw that.
Yeah, just
save
throw it
yourself a hit.
You're out of the pocket. Get rid of it.
Yeah.
Rubish pops right back up, though. Doesn't phase him one bit as he's standing getting a new play from his offensive coordinator, Derek Uffelman.
I wouldn't mind a screen. I know maybe it's stupid.
Middle screen?
Yeah, they're bringing. But now they're going to sit back on their heels. I think 2nd down was probably the play for a screen.
We're going to call it 3rd and 11 for the Musketeers.
One-on-one coverage.
Ball still spotted on the Chester 36. Need a 1st down here. Rubish looking to throw once again. He's getting pressure. Throws it up.
Nope.
And across
He's not
the
down
middle,
either. He's not
and
down.
Still not down.
No, I don't think he was down.
They do call him down. Completed to Manning across the middle is going to be enough for a Musketeer 1st down.
Boy, that was a questionable call if he was down, too. He kind of kept his balance up. And
he did. Ball falls to rest and is spotted on the Chester 20. Huge play. What looked like it was a toss-up hope across the middle. Manning able to somehow come up with.
Boy, Manning's having a big game. Senior, knows this is important. Playoffs kind of on the line. Redbud's giving it all.
Yeah, we need a win here tonight.
Trips left this time.
They swap the field as they do go trips left. Still in the shotgun.
See if you see a run here.
Rubish looking to throw. Oh, lefty. Throws
No,
one
no,
across
no,
the
no.
middle.
Oh, that hit ground. That hit ground. Incomplete.
Throws it.
That hit
and
ground.
They're going to say that it is intercepted.
I think that's
once again, number 9.
I think that's a bad
Palacio
call. I think that's
able to dig one out of the dirt.
I think that's a bad call.
And they're going to take it. Chester's going to offense is going to take the field and take over after the interception. 1st and 10, deep in their own territory. Ball on their own 10-yard line.
Yeah, I think it's a bad
That's
call.
not
I think
10,
it hit the
if
dirt.
The ball's on what, 7?
Again, a little bit, just a tad bit of rush there from Landon. I think that was one of those seam routes again, those little curl routes, and just
Chester shotgun, send a man in motion, run the ball right up the middle. Tackled from behind by number 53 of the Musketeers.
Wyatt Hamilton.
Wyatt Hamilton. The ball did pop out. Chester was able to recover. Man, good tackle from behind there. It is enough for a 4-yard gain for Chester.
Redbud's got to have a good stand here. Redbud needs a big stand.
2nd and 6.
I think you're going to see another run here. I think Chester's pretty happy with how their chunk yards from the run. I think they're going to, well, and I say that, and there's nobody in the backfield.
Yep. Going trips right.
Wouldn't be surprised if you see kind of a quarterback keeper here, though. Nope, they're going right to a curl.
Redbud all
strip
over
that ball.
it.
Strip that ball.
It's going to be really close to a 1st down.
Just a tad bit short, though, I think, Chris.
We'll see where they spot it.
Hey, this would be huge for Redbud.
Will be huge. This is a big 3rd down coming up. They are short. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Send the house if you want now, right?
I would, but it's risky. But I see where you're coming from.
Come up with another big sack.
3rd and 2 now for Chester.
3rd and 1.
Coach Lux calling the sidelines. He's letting them know.
Ball spotted on the Chester 16. Both teams running the shotgun formation all night. Chester's looking trips right.
Wow, they're passing
looking
the
to
ball.
throw the ball.
He's
He's
got
got a
all
man
kinds
wide
of
open.
on this in the seam there.
Completed to number 8, Janney. Is it Janney or Yanni?
Janney. But here we talk about.
It's going to be enough for a Chester 1st down.
Here we talk about the injuries. I mean, you got one of your better linebackers and one of your better tacklers, Cole Hess, here, all the way back playing safety because you're just down so many heads. Like that takes a person out of the box that you're comfortable, staying in there and making some tackles.
Yeah, and they ran a little cross play down here on the bottom too. Our defenders got a little mixed up, couldn't get over to make the coverage. Trying to run cover 1, it looked like. 1st and 10, Chester. Ball on their own 25-yard line. Jet sweep,
There's
right
a sweep
side.
to Janney. Get that ball.
Tackled by Schwarzkopf and
Tackle was made by Braden Schuslinger.
tackled by Schlesinger and Schwarzkopf there. It's going to be enough for a Chester 1st down. 1st and 10. Ball on the Chester 36. They're easily marching it down the field right now, running the ball.
Yeah, Janney is a hard runner. He puts his pads down, and he's letting them, these Redbud Musketeers feel him when they want to tackle him. He is out now.
Chester breaks the huddle, walks back up to the line of scrimmage in a true spread. Twins right and left, one man in the
We need
backfield.
a turnover.
Hand the ball right up the middle. They've got room to run.
Arm tackle.
Manning
There
steps
it
up,
is.
makes a play. Tackles them after a 5 to 6 yard gain.
6:50 left in this quarter, and I mean, I know we're down quite a bit, but I'm pretty impressed with how some of these Musketeers are playing,
Yep. I would like to see a little bit more coming out of the Hammer out here tonight. We haven't called his name too much.
Well, like I said,
flying around all over the place.
he's playing 15 yards deep, trying to be a safety. We're used to seeing him play as a dog, you know what I mean? Like he's in on the plays. He's back here, the last man in the field.
2 running backs in the backfield. A guy in the slot on the right side for Chester. Shotgun formation, and they're going to throw the ball.
Oh, good coverage there.
Looking,
Good coverage
got a
there.
man
I like
open
that.
Left side and stuck. Absolutely.
That's going to be a 3rd
stuck
down.
by Walter. Going to be just short of the 1st down marker. They get another 3rd and a long 1 opportunity.
Redbud's doing a great job on Palacio, their stud receiver. They're kind of just chipping him, and then leaving Baldwin to cover him one-on-one.
They ain't scared of him, are they?
No. You can see there, Alex Walter kind of is just chipping. His job is to chip the stud receiver and then kind of just stay on the flat, and he did a great job staying home. Imagine you're going to see some kind of handoff here to try to get this 3rd and 1, but what do I know?
5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Trips right for Chester. Redbud sending the 3-man front. Everybody's dropped back.
Get there, get there, get there.
Nice coverage by Zach Manning.
No, Landon Rubish.
Oh, I'm sorry, it is Landon Rubish. I saw the 1 pop up there. Nice coverage by Landon Rubish. That would have easily been a first down for Chester.
And just tried
Pass falls incomplete.
They just tried to do a little out route there. I'd love Landon to jump that, pick it, and take it to the house, baby. He was there. He was there.
Right there. This is it right now. 4th down, 4th and 2 for Chester.
Big guys
Ball
down.
still spotted on their 44-yard line.
Big guys down low. You got Corbin Lang.
Nothing crazy here. Watch this cross route on the
You got
bottom side.
51, Nick Chassie.
Shotgun
Come on.
formation, trips right. He's looking to throw again. Looking across the middle. Well covered.
Palacio finally gets on the board, and he's going to take
free
it
it
to the
up.
house.
And he's got nothing but green grass in front of him.
He
is. Man, what a catch and run that there by Palacio. Runs it all the way back for another Chester touchdown.
Just ran a little crossing route. He finally got free, and Baldwin did everything he did to keep up with him, but he caught it, kind of got blocked, and Chester's
kind of
going
a
to
little
take it.
seam route right across the middle, and found some open spots, some open space, and
that's his first
able
catch
to
of the
make
day.
it.
I mean, Redbud's doing a decent job of keeping him off the board, but he gets one, and as soon as he puts his hands on it, he takes it for a 50-yard.
Lander Rose in to kicks the point after for Chester.
Dang, we had him too.
The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is once again good. Just 5:11 left to go in the first half. Chester takes the lead 13 over Redbuds 0.
The Gibbs Group is a professional real estate team that will go above and beyond to guide you through your real estate transaction from start to finish. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, give the Gibbs Group a call, and they will happily assist your real estate needs.
Complete Concrete and Designs would like to wish the Redbud Musketeers good luck this season. For all of your concrete and epoxy needs, or to learn more about what services they offer, call Brandon at 618-781-4308.
Southside Strength and Conditioning is located right along Main Street in Redbud, Illinois. Southside offers 24/7 gym access, personal training, group classes, and online programming. Whatever health goal you may have, Southside can help you reach it. We would love to help.
And thank you again for joining us on tonight's away game. The audio broadcast. Your Redbud Musketeers are in Chester, Illinois, trying to. They're playing a pretty dang good defensive game. Falling up a little short right now in the first half, just trailing 14-0. But you kind of got that feeling Redbud's a touchdown away from just catching fire.
Yeah, they've had 2 deep into Chester territory and 2 interceptions there, and that's really killed them. And then 2 fourth downs on that possession as Chester kicks this deep.
Lander Rose kicks way deep, back all the way back to the Redbud 5 again. Manning able to pick it up, runs it all the way back near the 25-yard line, tackled by a host of Chester Jackets.
Yeah, Redbud is just right on the cusp there. Like, got to the 30 on the first possession, got to the 20 on the second possession, and had him as a 4th down and 1 there. And Palacio just catches a little crossing route and takes to the house there. And we're right there, though.
We're right there. Redbud's moving the ball very well. They'll take over 1st and 10. Ball spotted on their own 23-yard line.
Definitely need to get one here in the end zone as Chester does get the ball to start the 3rd quarter, correct? I think they do. Yeah, we got it.
Yep.
So definitely a touchdown here would be helpful.
Walter and Lang swap sides in the slot. Shotgun formation. Baldwin handoff right up the middle.
Biggest issue is this run game is just.
And that middle linebacker for Chester steps up and just, the run game's pretty well non-existent for Redbud right now. You got to think Lucas Schwarzkopf standing over here on the sidelines chomping at the bit to get in there and try to run the ball.
Also in on the tackle, Ethan Colvis.
Rubish brings a new play into the huddle. 2nd and 10, no gain there for the Musketeers. 2nd and 10, ball still spotted on the 23. Still out of the shotgun formation. Rubish looking left, then back to his right. Completes the pass. What number you got there, Tim?
Alex
it is
Walter, number 89. Yeah, just
for a 3 to 4 yard gain.
They're doing a good job of those quick
Third
hitters.
and long.
Problem is they're just got a 3rd and long now, and they're deep in their territory. So this is pretty
and you
much.
almost got to throw the ball,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
3rd and 8 for the Musketeers as Rubish brings another play in.
Don't want to jinx it, obviously, but no sacks yet. So this line is doing decent. Rubish is doing a good job of getting the ball out quick, and
it's tough when Chester's pretty well taken away our run game.
Yeah.
Trips left, bubble screen to the
you're
right.
going to see a sweep.
Go!
Go!
Little
Get out
hook and
there!
ladder
Go!
around the left side. Baldwin's going to have enough, and it is going to be another Musketeer. First down. When's the last time you seen the hook and ladder, Timmy?
I saw it the other day on a Lions game, but what a play there.
For those
Just a
of you
little
don't-
curl, and he pitches it right to Baldwin to pick up on the outside and kind of gain some yards there.
Yep, through a little bubble screen. Baldwin's coming around out of the fake jet sweep and toss it back to him. He runs a nice 20-yard carry. 1st and 10 now for your Musketeers. Ball spotted on their own 45. The trickery he's going to have to do tonight to get this Redbud offense working. There's
play.
the snap. Trips left.
Patience,
Rubish looking
patience.
left.
Nope,
throws
nope,
the ball
nope, nope.
again. Tipped. It's all over the place.
He
And
just got his
Palacio
third
again
interception.
just got his 3rd interception. He runs it all the way back past the original line of scrimmage, deep into Redbud territory. That ball had a chance. It bounced off about 4 people's hands, bumbled around in the air, and Palacio able to come up with his 3rd interception of the night.
Alex Walter did such a decent job to get a paw on that, and he almost hurt himself by actually keeping it up in the air. Because, like you said, it bounced about 3 other times before Palacio gets his
He
3rd
was
interception.
well defended, had 2
Yeah.
defenders on him. He went up to grab it, and it was just being tipped around between all the hands, and unfortunately falls into Chester's possession.
I think, and I think Landon even took his time there. I think he was a little more patient. The throw was a little high, but not a horrible pass. I mean, he took his time, just to get that in the chest of your receiver.
1st and 10, Chester. Ball on the Redbud 35. They're going to stick to the run
Quarterback
game.
keeper.
He's going to keep it right up the middle. Breaks a couple arm tackles. Busts it around to the left side. Is going to be enough for another Chester first down.
You could start to see a little bit of deflation from the Redbud there as the 3rd pick and 3rd possession is going to.
Redbud hasn't had to punt the ball yet. That's the bad part.
They punt on their. They punt.
Well, on their 3 and out on their
yeah,
first
the first possession, and then they went interception after driving the ball.
After moving the ball well, yeah.
Yeah, turnovers when you're already struggling and you're down, you can't turn the ball over, and 3 picks is not going to be easy to. Redbud needs a turnover here.
Ball in the Redbud 22. The quarterback's going to go under center.
Pop that ball out. Just do something. Pop it out.
Oh,
Oof.
nice run.
Jeez, he
By
puts his
number
head
8,
down.
Janney again.
Boy, he puts his freaking head down. Ooh, somebody's hurt now.
Official timeout
Oh, boy, and that's Lucas.
for an injury.
And
He was doctoring that ankle.
What, is it his ankle that's hurting him, though? He's down pretty good. I'm going to take a quick
Boy,
break.
after the reception there, he did only get about a 1-yard gain. But, boy, he laid down a hammer of a run when he came around the corner there. That wasn't even on Lucas. I don't know if he got a little tripped up or what, but he is favoring that ankle.
Yeah,
as
he's
he
not
hops
putting
back to his feet.
not putting any pressure on that ankle. I think you're going to see the last Landon Schwartz or Lucas Schwarzkopf here.
Yep, he's coming out, getting hoisted out by a couple coaches, and yeah.
What a trooper. I mean, clearly not 100%. Comes out here, not playing offense, said, I'm going to do the best I can, give you guys something on defense, and what a warrior, man. Wish him the best. Hope he gets out there for senior night. Get better, buddy.
Chester steps back up to the line of scrimmage now, sticking to the shotgun formation. Redbud just dressing 21 guys in shoulder pads tonight. Boy, the injuries are really starting to pile up here. As that's a nice run by Chester. Brings the ball really close back up to the first down marker. Not as close as I thought. 3rd and a long 2 for Chester coming up. The ball
Down your center, down your
ever more.
quarterback, down your receiver, down your DB, down your middle linebacker. I mean, what do you do? What do you do?
3rd and 2, ball on the Redbud 14-yard line.
Come on.
Al-Hassim in the backfield by himself.
He's going to keep it.
Keeps it up the middle. He's wanting to get one in there. Nice defensive
Somebody
effort
put a
there
hit on him, didn't he?
By the Musketeers. That's Lang and
yeah, Corbin Lang put a hit on him.
Lang, and I don't know who made the original hit there, but
quarterback's down a little bit.
Nice job. It's actually going to be tackled for a loss.
But
we'll see here.
he's got to come out of play.
Stick yet.
I don't know how you're a ref and you let him get up.
It looked like it was for a loss. That this official over here on our side, but it is going to be enough for a Chester first down.
I don't know. How did you watch that guy take that hit, get up slow, and then say, yep, you're good to stay in?
The sticks do move, but since the ball's spotted on the 11-yard line, they're going to get all kinds of opportunity here to get it in the end zone.
They're just taking their time running the ball. Get out there.
Busted around the corner, tackled by a host of Musketeers. Going to look at where they spot that. Looks like little to no gain once again. There isn't actually tackled. Yeah, no gain, we'll call it. Just a minute left to play here in the first half.
Somebody's got to step up. This is big here. Cannot go down 3 scores. And they get the ball here, start the second half. Somebody's going to have to make a sack, a tackle, a loss, a deflection.
Chester taking their time, looking to throw.
Come on, you can make a play. Make a play. Get up.
Nice. Oh, my goodness.
No.
That is crazy. Rubish steps up, well defended, gets a hand on the ball, bobbles it. And between the two of them, bobbled it 4 or 5 times. Chester able to come up with it in the end. And it's going to be enough for another Chester touchdown with just 44 to go in the first half.
I mean, the program says he's 6'5". Landon's given every bit of 6-7 inches to this kid, did everything he could. The ball bobbled, and somehow it finds Chester's hands.
Yeah, it was well covered. That's the hard part, just kind of outsized there.
Yeah, I mean, I wish you guys could have seen that. That hit 5-6 times up in the air before he, I don't know, that's crazy, man. The way the balls fall the way today. I mean, it's just, and the snap's there, and kick is good. That'll make it 21-0 here with 44 seconds. We'll just talk through it. Redbud's had some bad breaks, down some injuries, played pretty tough, thrown a couple interceptions that easily could have fallen down.
Yeah.
Couple
and
deflections.
they're not awful throws either.
No.
That's the thing.
No, Landon's not playing bad.
The touchdown that just happened there, same way, well covered. You know, the Redbud's fighting through everything they can fight through. It's just, how do they say it? It's just the ball's not falling in their direction right now.
No, sometimes you're just – I remember my sophomore year we went in playoffs, and we went up to Caseyville, and just nothing we could do was right that night. Lost like 17-0, and just, you know, sometimes you just come out there and you just face a better team, and they get all the bounces, they get all the luck, and you're just like, what are you going to do? You tip your cap, and you say you can keep playing hard. Yeah, Landon's thrown some good balls. He's been there coverage twice now, and I think even there he got his hand up, turned around, looked for it. Poor kid put his head down. Nothing to be ashamed of. You can see on the sidelines.
You can see on the sidelines like that. Yep.
Yeah, they're talking to him saying, hey, man, just a sophomore thrown out there. It's a team that's ranked. I think Chester's ranked instead. Yeah, I want to say they're ranked. Do they even have a loss this year? I think they have 1 loss. No, they don't have any losses. Undefeated this year. Redbud's played 2 undefeated teams this year.
Manning and Baldwin back to receive this one. Not the best kick coming out of Chester. Catches it in good field position. Manning tries to bounce it back.
Oh, that's a course collar, too.
Yep, and we got a penalty flags on the play. As Manning was tackled pretty high. I would imagine that's got to have something to do with that.
Yeah, but I feel like they threw it before he was tackled. I think they're going to call this a hold. No? No, it is a horse collar, right? This can't be on Redbud.
Time will tell.
There wasn't even anybody over there to hold.
Face mask, Chester.
Yeah, okay. Face mask.
Face mask against Chester. That's going to work out in Redbud's favor as we'll once again get pretty decent field position after a kickoff.
So Redbud has 3 losses this year.
That one last week hurts.
Yeah, that one definitely hurts. But
the Western losses.
Central's the number one. Central's the number 1 team ranked in 4A playoffs.
That's crazy.
Do you know that? Over Rochester.
That's crazy. They're good this year.
Yeah,
man. They're real good.
And I mean, Roxana's ranked as well.
It was probably a 5-yard. It was a 5-yard face mask penalty. Redbud will take over 1st and 10 with the ball on their own 31-yard line.
Ooh.
Hand the ball off to Baldwin. He gets drugged down for a loss.
And I think that is what you're going to see for the end of this half, as Redbud's kind of just probably going to take this into half down 21-0. Could be wrong, but maybe they'll throw one Hail Mary here at the end.
Redbud will have to kick off, we said, to start the second half. Redbud's got time if they want to do it, and they say they do. And there's the snap. Hand the ball off with the middle. Man, met immediately again by the linebacking core of Chester. Baldwin tackled for another loss, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. Ball not falling in Redbud's favor tonight. Couple tips, couple interceptions, but the short staff we have out there, let me tell you, they're playing their hearts out right now. Unfortunately, those trailing this one in the first half. Chester 21, your Redbud Musketeers 0.
Redbud Industries is a third-generation company located in Redbud, Illinois. It is a fast-paced, innovative company recognized worldwide as an industry leader in coil processing.
The really neat thing about working at Redbud Industries is the way that it impacts so many people's daily lives. We are building equipment that slits steel, cuts steel into pieces, and is then provided to original equipment manufacturers. So really, on a daily basis, you could be interacting with some form of steel that has been cut from a machine that we've built. It's really neat stuff.
My favorite part about working at Redbud Industries is the family atmosphere. From the competitive wages to the excellent insurance and benefits, all the way down to the team building events. They just make me and my wife and my children feel right at home.
I feel like I can come to management if I have an issue. I feel like I can present my ideas and feel like I'm being heard and see those ideas either come to fruition or, at the very least, progress be made.
I think the team here at Redbud Industries is top of the line. I've worked several other places and they just don't compare to the group of people here at Redbud.
You can genuinely see that everybody wants the company to excel.
There's always someone there to help me. I can look on my left or my right, and if the guy next to me can't help me, he will go to the next guy, and someone's there to help me out.
I feel so blessed to have been able to find something so close to home. The community itself, everyone is really involved, and it's a great place to live and work.
They recognize the potential in everyone and put you where you fit best.
If you're interested in a lifelong career at Redbud Industries, please go to our website for more information or to apply.
Complete Concrete and Designs would like to wish the Redbud Musketeers good luck this season. For all of your concrete and epoxy needs, or to learn more about what services they offer, call Brandon at 618-781-4308.
The Gibbs Group is a professional real estate team that will go above and beyond to guide you through your real estate transaction from start to finish. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, give the Gibbs Group a call and they will happily assist your real estate needs.
Head on into 2 Lanes for supper and watch the rest of the game, or call in and carry out. Keep an eye on the 2 Lanes Facebook page for daily specials and for the upcoming Deerfest signups.
For all your auto, home, life, or business insurance needs, call Danny Schwartz with Farmers Insurance. Call Dan the Insurance Man.
Myself, Chris, Tim, and sideline cameraman Nolan would like to say thank you to all of the Oak 9 behind-the-scenes sponsors. Your words of encouragement and support are greatly appreciated by the whole crew.
Our customers always come first at North County Savings Bank. Since 1887, they add that personal touch to banking. See Steve Keeker when you wish to purchase that dream house or to refinance. North County Savings Bank is an equal housing lender insured by the FDIC.
Southside Strength and Conditioning is located right along Main Street in Redbud, Illinois. Southside offers 24/7 gym access, personal training, group classes, and online programming. Whatever health goal you may have, Southside can help you reach it. We would love to help.
Hartman Turf and Tractor is a 4th-generation, family-owned outdoor power equipment dealership with a focus on customer service. From New Holland and Coyote tractors to Hustler, Ferris, and Cub Cadet mowers, you'll find everything you need for your next outdoor project.
Southern Illinois Spine and Joint Center of Marissa is a chiropractic office that can relieve everything from back to foot pain. Sciatic pain getting the worst of you? Don't worry, they've got you covered. Give Dr. Caseberg a call today and ask what else he might be able to help you with.
When you choose us for emergency care, you can feel confident knowing there are specialists who are members of the medical staff. So not only do we work diligently to see you quickly, we can treat you with expertise. The ER at Redbud Regional Hospital.
The Redbud Chamber of Commerce is excited to announce its fall events. Coming up, they have the Octo Boo Fest, Witches Night Out, and in November, the holiday happenings. Visit the Redbud Chamber of Commerce website to learn more.
Country Financial takes the time to get to know their clients' wants, needs, and desires. If you're looking to move your home, auto, or commercial insurance locally, Tyler and Steve would love to have a chance to earn your business.
Diedrich Bank would like to wish the Redbud Musketeers good luck this football season. Diedrich Bank is cheering for you. Visit one of our local branches for your lending and deposit needs. Diedrich Bank. Live for today, bank for tomorrow.
A big shout out to the Redbud Subway. Check out their newly updated menu with freshly sliced meat. And be sure to use the Subway app to get deals and rewards, or to make your order ahead of time. Head on down to your local Subway today.
With over 30 years in business, Iron Horse specializes in railroad construction and maintenance. Join their growing team and find a lifelong career with Iron Horse.
Join Redbud Industries' growing team. Together, we can support the future of our industry and our Redbud High School athletes. Go Musketeers!
Head out to N&B Fuel Mart for all your fuel needs, including diesel, propane, and kerosene. We can issue your hunting and fishing licenses and carry all your fishing tackle needs. Looking for ammunition and broadheads? We have that too. Thanks for your business.
I'm Dr. Julie Kelly, and I am an emergency room physician here at Redbud Regional Hospital. I've been here 23 years, and I also serve as the medical director for the emergency room and as the chief of staff for the hospital. When I was little, I used to watch Squad 51, and I loved watching the emergency room scenes and always thought that I wanted to be a doctor one time. Once I went to medical school, decided I would try family practice. I still found myself being drawn back to the excitement of the emergency room, and I love it here at Redbud because I get to practice family practice and have relationships with patients in a small town, and I just really appreciate that small town feel rather than the bustling of a large ER where it's all about getting people in and out. We don't have that here at Redbud. It's about the patient. Well, we see everything that the big ERs do, just in a little smaller volume. Everything from colds, flu symptoms. We see heart attacks, stroke, car accidents, sore backs, kidney stones. I mean, you name it, we've seen it. We're held to a standard by this accrediting body that basically helps us to keep track of our wait times, how quickly we see people, how quickly they get EKGs when they walk into the hospital, and we monitor those quality indicators to make sure that we're doing things in the order and as quickly as we possibly can according to the gold standards that are out there to make sure that patients are being taken care of. I'm happy to say that the majority of our patients come into the emergency room and usually go straight to a room. Our goal is to have everybody in here within 30 minutes to be seen by a physician. I think our average right now is probably closer to 10 to 15 minutes that a physician actually walks in the room to see them. I have people all the time say, I guess I really didn't need to be seen, I just wasn't sure. And my answer back to them all the time is, I'd rather you come and be sure than sit at home and end up it being the stroke or the heart attack or something like that. If you think you need to be seen, come in and let us be the judge of that.
From its 2 plants in Red Bud, Illinois, the Material Works processes as many as 75 truckloads of steel each day. The steel processed on TMW's high-tech equipment goes to manufacturers like John Deere, Tesla, and Whirlpool. And TMW invents its own steel processing machines that it sells and installs around the world. With sales of these machines growing, and with a 3rd Red Bud plant in the works, TMW will be adding more ambitious, hard-working employees to its team.
I'm a lead operator on a process line at the Material Works. Working at TMW, there's a lot of responsibility because these machines are multi-million-dollar machines, but we have a good team and it's very important to put out a quality product. That's what we work for.
My favorite thing about TMW is the people that are there. I love working with them. It's fun. The bonus benefits are great at TMW. There's a quarterly bonus and a quality bonus. Management cares a lot about their people. They take their time to make sure everyone is happy with their position they're working in.
Before I applied to TMW, I had no idea what they did. I just knew that it was something in the steel industry, but I had no idea whatsoever what it was. So when I applied and within a week started working there, I had to learn a lot about steel. How it's cut, how the orders are processed, etc. But it's pretty fascinating what we do.
Management up top really does care. I mean, compared to most places that I've been at, TMW seems to really care about their workers, not just at work, but also outside of work.
My name is Kenny Booker. I work at the Material Works, and this is my son, Cole. I've been the receiving department team leader at the Material Works for the last 20 years. As a team leader, what I look for in employees is work ethic, dependable, and a team player. I was proud to have my son come to work at the Material Works. That's how much I think about this company.
If you want to work for a winner, check out the opportunities at thematerialworks.com/careers.
Second half of action getting ready to get underway here in Chester, Illinois. Both teams still in their respective end zones. Coming up with a scheme for the second half. Chris Merring here with you. Tim Conway, Ben Koopman, Oak 9 Productions bringing you the audio broadcast from all the way down in the bowl, Chester. What do you think, Timmy? What's Coach Luck over there telling the boys? Got to be pretty happy with the defensive effort we're putting out there.
We were
couple plays you want back, but other than that, they're playing with it.
No, I mean, we were talking about it. This game could easily be, I don't know, 7-7, 14-7, either way. I mean, like, Redbud's done a good job moving the ball, had some picks there in the red zone or close to the red zone. They've done a really good job of stopping them on fourth, and then all of a sudden one big play. So, I mean, where you're at and like the conditions that you have and like the players that you have, I mean, you can't be too mad, but it is a bummer.
You know, Redbud moving the ball well on the Chester defense. Only punted the ball one time, and that was in the first series of the game where they went 3 and out. Other than that, moving the ball up and down the field, nice 40 and 50-yard series. But unfortunately, each series ending with an interception. And it's not that Landon Rubish is throwing the ball sporadically. It's man, they're just that number 9. What's his name? Palacio. He is just coming.
He's got 3 picks.
He's got 3 picks. He's just coming up with plays. The TD he had wasn't a clean catch either.
No.
I mean, he's got 2 interceptions and a touchdown that's been bobbled 4 and 5 times, well defended one way or another. That's that he's just making athletic plays on and able to come up with making something out of nothing.
Yeah, Redbud's done a good job trying to keep his hands out of the ball out of his hands on the offensive side, as he's got 1 catch and 1 touchdown. But on the defensive side, he's unreal one-handed pick, tip pick over here, a 3rd pick. I mean, he's, good players find a way to make an impact on the game, and he's done that.
Yep, and as a senior, I wonder where he's wanting to go on and play football at, because he's got a future. And man, the Cards, unfortunately, injury-wise, continue to fall against Redbud as our big middle linebacker Lucas Schwarzkopf playing tonight, getting a start tonight. He was off last week with a hurt ankle. He gets a little roughed up again. Man, Redbud down in the numbers. I think we counted 21 total players tonight that dressed.
Yeah.
And after losing Lucas, then puts us down to around 20. Man, that's a heartbreak because this is a Chester team I feel like Redbud can play with. Just 50 seconds to go here. Both teams getting stretched out. It is senior night down here in Chester. And man, talk about numbers. They got a marching band out of this world. Their marching band out numbers our players right now, what, 3-1, easy?
Yeah, it's a good Chester team. I mean, definitely this quarterback's been starting for the last, I think, 3 years now. So
did you say they were seeded? Do you know what their ranking is?
They're 2A like us, right?
Yes.
I want to say they're every bit of a top 10 team, but then again, I could be wrong.
Chester's got a new scoreboard down here. They got almost a jumbotron down the end zone as they're replaying some.
Yeah, I wonder who that. I guess, is that against Freeburg? That's got to be a Freeburg game. That looks like Freeburg's.
Playing a little highlight reel. Pretty cool how that works out. I like to get these play clocks up in Redbud. They got play clocks in both games.
I would love that.
That's supposed to happen eventually. So Redbud's getting stretched out. The whistle did blow. Now they get their full 3 minutes to really
finally feels like
up.
Fall, doesn't it? Starting to get some cool nights. Might bust out the fire pit this weekend, cook some s'mores with the kiddos.
And that crisp, cool air. Oh, yeah. You know what I almost forgot?
What's that?
Spider.
What's that?
I almost forgot about your nickname. You Spidey, yeah.
Spider, Zeus.
Spider with a Y. Spidey.
Spidey.
Zeus. Yeah. I know you favor Zeus, but you're way more
Spidey.
Well,
I tried Zeus for a long time. I mean, every time somebody would call me, I'd say Zeus here.
Yeah.
But
you can make the tights work too.
Yeah, that one did not stick on.
Yeah, Zeus. You don't catch me as a Zeus.
Nah.
Spidey, I got that.
Well, Spider, but whatever.
Looks like Lucas. Where's he at? I just saw him.
Oh, did you?
Coming over to the sideline.
Helmet on or off?
Off.
Not a good sign. Boy, oh boy.
Redbud makes their way over to the sideline here.
Senior night next week. We will be there. I would not expect Dylan Oliver, but what do I know? Poor kid took a beating there, so.
Man, there's a cast and boots and all over the sideline.
Schwarzkopf with a bad ankle and just.
Yeah, I seen him last weekend at the Muskets games, and he was still wearing a boot, so I was really surprised to even see him tonight.
You ever had smelling salts?
No. Do you listen to Rogan's podcast?
No. Why?
They do them all the time, yeah.
Do they wake you up, you think?
I don't know. They look awful, whatever it is. I don't know if I want any part of it, but, man, I really want to try
it. But if I had smelling salt with this nose, I might be in the hospital. That might just be the death of me. Rachel be raising 2 kids by herself.
Yep. What happened? Smelling salts.
Smelling salts.
It was a dare.
And
there's no.
There's Schwarzkopf. Pads off.
Pads off, pants off. He's done for the night. Let her heal up.
We will be doing the girls' senior night, 24th.
So we got senior night Thursday night, you said?
And Friday, baby.
And then Friday night we got
and I think that's
the last home game.
Yeah, that volleyball team's pretty darn good, too. I want to say they've done pretty darn good. Do we know the opponent? Sparta. All right. That'll be a good game. I'm looking forward to calling that.
Calling a volleyball game. That'd be a first for me.
I've had a couple people. Somebody was telling me, you know how we gave the or the lineman player of the game to Danny Jackson? Somebody said he's even a better wrestler.
Oh,
we might have to call a wrestling
wrestler.
game or something, or a wrestling match.
Yeah, that'd be cool too.
It's easy for us to say we live 5 minutes away.
Yeah.
Hey, Coop, drive an hour. But no, I mean, I don't understand the rules of wrestling. I don't understand how you get points or not. So
we'd be perfect men to go up there and call it then.
Yeah, well, it can't be any worse than volleyball we're about to do. So
All right, back to football. Musketeers kicking team takes the field. Chester will receive to start the half. We got a fresh 12 minutes on the board. Chester up 21-0.
You think they still do the, you know how the moms used to do the after school or the after games as Redbud's going to kick off deep
Chester
here? Oh,
kicks
Chester
it. Nice deep kick. Who else but Palacio back right in the middle of the field. Take it.
Uh-oh.
He's got
he's
it
got a
wide
seam. He's
open
got
up
a-
the middle
Oh!
and just tripped up. Boy, that saved the touchdown. Who is that? Number
Max
80 of the
Walter,
Musketeers,
right?
Max Walter.
If he don't make that
steps
tackle,
up
he's
and
gone.
saved another Palacio touchdown.
Oh, and is he down too? Is that the?
Sure, that's not him.
I don't think it was him, but he had to give him a dead leg. Yep, it is him. Max Walter hit him right in the thigh, gave him the biggest dead leg that you've ever felt. If he don't make that hit, he's gone.
He's gone. That middle was wide open. He came flying in there and put a helmet on a leg and tripped him up. And, yeah, that saved a return for sure. The ball does come to rest on the I don't even know. They haven't spotted the ball yet. Probably right where he's laying.
Oh, we got an injury here. Do you remember when those moms used to do in road games, they would cook us meals and stuff?
Oh,
and
yeah.
Sue.
Does that
and
still happen?
That's what I was wondering, if they still have, like, some of the – oh, man, they were –
Yeah, I think they do breakfast now, don't they, in the mornings?
We used to get that at DJ's,
Yeah, see, you
which
guys
is
got
now
all
Savannah Cates.
Got all the good stuff.
Boy, I still can't believe it. Max doesn't make a big old hit on his thigh there.
Yeah, and he's hurting. I think he just dead-legged him straight up, and that is number 9,
Oh,
Palacio.
yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any serious injury here. I think he just took a shot to the thigh.
That'll leave a mark. I think he's fine, though, as he runs off under full power.
I was
on his
fully
own.
expecting him to hit that seam and just kind of take it.
He was going
full
green
steam.
grass, yeah.
That sucker was gone.
1st and 10, Chester, ball on their own 35-yard line. Max Walter on the kicking team, able to step up and just save a touchdown. Chester breaks a huddle, walks up to the line of scrimmage. Again, 1st and 10. Al-Hassim in the backfield. Receiver right and left. Shotgun formation. Hand the ball up the middle. Bubbles it out to the left side. Got a little bit of room to run. Nice carry for Chester. Tackled by a host of Musketeers. Comes to rest after a 6-yard gain.
Dalton Mudd had him in the backfield, just didn't quite wrap him up. Kind of went for an arm tackle there. And good initial read, just a little bit of a
They're
missed tackle.
calling him Braden Shoeslinger.
You heard that earlier, yeah. Yeah.
Shoeslinger.
I can't say anything. I didn't know Barbeau. That's right.
Yeah, you're awful. Where are you from? Here we go. Chester breaks the huddle,
Red
walks
Bud.
back up to the line. There you go. Let's say it with confidence. Redbud bringing a 4-man front now, changing it up, running the 4-3-4. Dropping back.
Nothing. Get
man
there.
coverage.
Oh, no. Hess just
kind of busted coverage by Hess. Able to bring him down by his jersey. Nice completion for Chester. Brings it all the way down deep into Redbud territory as the ball will come to rest on the Redbud 24-yard line.
And again, though, injuries that got Colt Hess back there running as a safety. He's doing his best to try to keep up with wide receivers, and was right there, just got kind of turned around.
First and 10, Chester, ball on the Redbud 24.
Man, I would
Both
buy
teams still running shotgun.
Bosco sticks to the person that got a turnover here.
Send a man in motion, fake the jet sweep, hand the ball right up the middle.
No, that's
the end got, bit so hard. He runs the ball around the left side. That's number 8, Zane Eggemeyer. It's going to be enough for another Chester first down as the ball crosses inside the 10-yard line of the Musketeers.
And this is not how you wanted to come out of the half if you're Redbud, as they've gotten chunk gain after chunk gain here.
Al-Hassim brings a play into the huddle. Chester breaks, walks up to the line of scrimmage. 1st and goal, ball spotted on the Redbud 8-yard line. Shotgun, send the man in motion to the right. There's the snap, looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket, rolls around the left side. He's going to tuck it. He's got room. Man, who was that came in and took the legs out of Al-Hassim? It was who else but the Hammer, but it's going to be enough for another Chester touchdown.
We're talking about how many people we've got on the sidelines. We have somebody on the sidelines with a number that's not even on the program. I don't see number 6 on our program. But you got a number 6 down here. We might got people dressing from the stands. That might want to get to.
He's got gray pants on. He doesn't even have
I didn't even see that. He doesn't even have the right pants on.
Does he even play for Redbud? Oh,
Oh,
busted play
fire,
out of the extra
fire. Pick
point.
that off.
Overthrown. Extra point, blown up, overthrown, falls incomplete. No good. 10:26 left to go in the third quarter. Chester up 27-0 over the Musketeers.
Country Financial takes the time to get to know their clients' wants, needs, and desires. If you're looking to move your home, auto, or commercial insurance locally, Tyler and Steve would love to have a chance to earn your business.
A big shout out to the Redbud Subway. Check out their newly updated menu with freshly sliced meat, and be sure to use the Subway app to get deals and rewards, or to make your order ahead of time. Head on down to your local Subway today.
With over 30 years in business, Iron Horse specializes in railroad construction and maintenance. Join their growing team and find a lifelong career with Iron Horse.
And welcome back into Chester. As we worked all that out, we're sitting here giving Ethan Powell, our freshman backup quarterback, a heck of a time. He wasn't even issued pants before tonight because we didn't know that we needed a backup quarterback. So, hey, thanks, Ethan, for doing all you do and getting out here and learning the game, especially at the freshman level. That's stepping up to the call, bud. Good job. Landeros back to kick it away for Chester once again.
If they put me in as a freshman with gray pants, you'd have a pee stain down him.
There's a kick right up the middle. Manning able to look it in. Again, boy, he's caught a lot of them tonight, if not all of them. Tripped up, brought down by number 15 of the Jackets.
Anthony Armenta?
Armenta. There's a lot of
he
tough pronunciation.
Yeah, he gave Manning a little bit of taunt there. If I'm down 27-0 and I'm a sore loser, I'm probably not going to like that too much. I'm going to get in some people's face. This could get dirty.
Yeah, you start chatting a little bit.
Yeah.
That always helps the situation. 1st and 10, Musketeers. Ball spotted on their own 24-yard line.
We can't afford anybody to get thrown out at this point, so cooler heads need to prevail here.
Trips left. Baldwin in the backfield with Rubish. Shotgun formation. Bubble screen out to Rubish. Out to Baldwin. Gets rid of it quick, but man, there's defenders all over him.
They read that really, really well.
They're gonna say it was complete.
Of course they will.
Completed for a loss.
When the ball was incomplete, Palacio's interception shouldn't have counted. They said count it, but that one,
Ball's going to be spotted on the Redbud 19 now. 2nd and 15. Huddle breaks. Redbud runs up to the line of scrimmage, sticking to the true spread. Rubish in the backfield by himself. Walter in motion. Now they're sending Baldwin in motion. Jet sweep.
Get out there.
Rubish,
Go. Good block,
Baldwin.
Manning.
He's got room to run.
Go.
Runs it down the right sideline. Gets bounced around. No penalties on the play. Looks like that will be enough for a Musketeer first down.
Good job by the blocking by the line and Manning out there on the outside.
Nice carry for Baldwin. Brings the ball all the way up from deep in Musket territory to the Redbud 37. We'll say 7. Boy, they need to put a fresh coat of paint on this field, don't they, Tim?
Yeah, it's a little worn down, much like my love life with 2 kids. You like that one?
Yeah, I like getting personal up here, bud, as much as I can. Oh, boy, that's going to be a false start against the Musketeers. Dead ball foul. That'll back him up. Sent the man in motion, and then we had a false start off our tackle there on the right side.
Never ideal.
As Lang went in motion.
How's the rest of the Muskets?
Good. They're all undefeated.
All undefeated, really?
All undefeated.
Even you guys? Didn't you guys play a Columbia team? I thought somebody lost to a Columbia team.
I did.
Oh, you
the
guys?
freshman level, we are not undefeated. We are 2. We've got 2 wins. We got our last game tomorrow. So we will see. Hopefully sneak out.
Well, how's the playoffs work? Do they come here, or do you guys have to go there, or like how does?
Well, playoffs will work. Should be home field advantage to whoever has the best record. Yeah. Oh man, dead ball foul once again as Rubish was in the shotgun formation.
I think that's a bad call because I think the snap was there, and if anything, we waited until the snap, and then I didn't necessarily like that call, but.
False start again against the Musketeers, but we don't need any of this. Shooting ourselves in the foot. Backs them up another 5. Bring up 1st and 20 now for the Musketeers.
Tell Coach
the ball
Luck.
gets all the way back to the Redbud 27.
Which I don't even know if Redbud had any penalties in the first half. I mean, we had a few interceptions and turnovers, but
I'm not sure what they are. I think it's still our right. I think it's still our right tackle there. They're calling it on.
Let's see what
all
Redbud
right,
do.
We're gonna send a man in motion again.
Oh, no.
Now a
Trips
bobble
up.
snap. He throws the
Nope,
ball
nope,
up.
nope.
It's going to fall incomplete. Intended for Manning. Falls incomplete. 2nd down and 20 now for the Musketeers with the ball on their 27.
I think sometimes he gets just a little antsy back in that pocket. Rightfully so. I mean, every bit of 150 pounds. But the line's done a decent job. I'd like Landon to stick in there a little bit more sometimes. Easy for me to say up here.
Has 13 seniors. It's a lot.
Much like Central, this is kind of the year that they've been building up towards. You know, I mean, like they've got their guys. There you go, Landon. There you go, Landon. Read it.
Patient in the pocket, rolls left. He's scrambling.
Now
He's
get down, buddy.
Man, dodges a nice head cleaning tackle. Boy, they were headhunting.
They were going after him.
And gets a nice 6-yard gain. Well, maybe 5.
Tackle was made by Zane Eggemeyer.
Maybe 4. Boy, spots not going Redbud's way, are they?
No, I didn't like the spot since the first one of the game. 3rd down and every bit of
13.
Yeah, 17, probably 15.
17. Yeah. But, sorry, wrong way. 17. 3rd and 17. Yeah.
Chesters are gonna be jerks here and blitz. I wouldn't mind a screen, but I think they might just sit back. Yeah, they are. They're not blitzing. Oh, I don't mind the throw. I don't mind the throw. I don't mind the throw.
Throws it up. Well defended by number 17. Hefferman. Lang's pass falls in. Rubish's pass to Lang falls incomplete.
But
they'll
those
bring
are
up 4th and 17.
Those are some of the
punt
catches
team
that
takes the field.
I feel like Chester bounces off a helmet and they catch it. Like Redbud was right there, almost caught it, and just goes incomplete.
Kester in to punt the ball away. On this 4th and 17 opportunity. There's a snap. Kick barely gets it off.
I think it might even been blocked.
Takes a bounce, stays in bounds. Nice Redbud bounce, comes to rest. Man, I don't know why he picked it up. No way, the hammer comes in. The kid was going to pick a ball up.
How about the second ref saying, oh, you threw a flag, so I'll throw a flag.
Yeah.
How do you call that a flag? You better pick that up.
Hess comes in. The kid, instead of getting away from it, falls on the ball. Doesn't even fall at the ball.
No, he
leans
tried to
over
pick
to
up
pick
and
it
run,
up.
yeah.
And Hess comes flying in from the side and just blows him off the ball. And penalty flags come flying in. So
yeah, that's a bad
both
call.
officials are talking it over right now.
They better pick that up.
There's no way they're picking it up on a hit that
Yeah,
quick.
probably not. I mean,
the hammer
as you
just
mentioned,
was laying down the wall.
I mean, the kid didn't try to fall, and he tried to pick up and said, I'm going to run with this. And Hess did what he was taught. You didn't blow a whistle.
Hit the kid.
Yeah.
Officials still talking it over here.
It's because it's a bad call. Yeah,
It is a personal foul.
Yeah.
Helmet to the head is what they're calling it.
Sorry, Pam. Bull crap.
Targeting is the call.
That's crap.
That's going to help Chester out quite a bit. As it's going to bring the ball back into Redbud territory. He'll be spotted on the Redbud 49-yard line. Yeah, he was trying to pick it up. He just came flying in like a psychopath. First and 10 Chester. Ball on the Redbud 49. Sends a man in motion to the left side. Jet sweep. Fake it. Hand the ball off to the middle. patient run.
Yeah,
That's got to be a hold. Flags come flying in all over this stinking place.
I feel like when
Hess with a huge tackle along with number 53 of the Musketeers.
Wyatt Hamilton.
Wyatt Hamilton.
I feel like when one person throws a flag, the other one's just kind of team in. They're like, you know what?
I agree. Everybody's got a flag out of their pocket here.
I mean,
once again, we're going to have a conversation about the whole thing.
Yeah, that targeting call, that one ref was right behind him, and he didn't
throw
it. Didn't throw it, and then the other one threw a flag. And he's like, you know what?
You're right.
I'll join in with you. Redbud will accept the penalty. Back him up.
10 yards from the spot of the foul.
So, Chris,
that gets
let's
it a little bit closer to the original line of scrimmage.
Forecast a little here. Let's say this one gets a little out of hand, and Redbud has a senior night and is victorious. End up 5-4 with not a great points against and points for. Is that even a feasible playoff record?
5-4. Oh yeah, you can definitely make the playoffs. At 5-4, it'll go down to, what did we say?
Turn
points
around,
against?
Roscoe.
Oh boy, he did turn around, but he shouldn't have.
No, he should have kept running. He was with them, and then he kind of turned around and he just
completed down the right side. Probably 45 yards. Brings the ball deep into Redbud territory. Comes to rest on the Redbud 11, 12-yard line, we'll say.
Imagine
1st and 10 now for Chester. Man, he threw a bomb. It was well covered at first. He turned around to go back toward the ball.
And slowed down.
The receiver kept running the route and caught it in stride. Can't believe he was tackled, to tell you the truth.
I think he looked at the receiver's eyes. The receiver kind of looked at the ball. He stopped. Should have kept running with him. And
Al-Azim in the shotgun formation again.
There's
And the
a
ball
run
off
to
lead
Chaney.
play, right up the middle. Got
Chaney's
all
gonna
kinds
get
of
in,
room to
yeah.
run. He's going to walk in the end zone for another Chester touchdown.
Yellow Jacket touchdown. Colton Johnny.
Man, these last names in Chester.
Yeah, they're weird. Yeah, they're weird.
Landeros in now to kick the point after.
They got a lineman kicking the ball.
No rules apply in high school football. Redbud sending everybody. The snap, the hold, the kick. Was
Almost
it blocked?
blocked it. Yeah, might have got a hand on it.
Sneaks it in. 6:47 left to go in the third quarter here. Chester's up 34-0.
Myself, Chris, Tim, and sideline cameraman Nolan would like to say thank you to all of the Oak 9 behind-the-scenes sponsors. Your words of encouragement and support are greatly appreciated by the whole crew. The Redbud Chamber of Commerce is excited to announce its fall events. Coming up, they have the Octo Boo Fest, Witches Night Out, and in November, the holiday happenings. Visit the Redbud Chamber of Commerce website to learn more. Hartman.
Boy, energy up. Let's finish this game with a high note, huh? Let's go out here. Let's score a touchdown. No more interceptions. Can't really run the ball. Let's see some more hook and ladders. Let's see some more trickery out of the backfield. Let's have some fun right now if you're the Redbud offense and try to put some points on the board. You just want to go fight somebody, don't you, Tim?
I'm not really much of a fighter. I'd love to put some pads on.
You just really want to go sternly talk to someone, don't you, Tim?
I'd like
Are you
to
going to write a stern email to Chester?
I'd like to give these refs a little piece of my mind with that
You will.
15-yard penalty there. That would blow me.
You should type it up in a Facebook post and tell everybody how you feel.
Put it on Redbud News and Events.
Yeah. Landeros back to kick it away. There's that. Oh,
Let it go out of bounds. Let it go out of bounds. And it does not, of course. Why would it?
Manning picks it up. He's got room to run around here to the left side. Cuts it back to the center of the field. Gets slung around. Still on his feet. Takes a host of Chester Yellow Jackets to bring him down. And they eventually do as the Redbud offense now takes the field. A swarm of Yellow Jackets. That's creative.
I'd like to get some raid. What do you think about that?
If we look around in this dungeon up here, there probably is a couple cans.
This thing is just a cesspool.
It's nice having it to ourselves. Man.
I will say that. It is nice, but one of these days we're going to fall through the top.
1st and 10 Musketeers, ball on their own 22-yard line. Haven't had a lot of success getting it past the center field so far in this second half.
Not a lot of success running the ball either. Let's see if they
Walter
throw it.
in motion. Rubish looking right, throwing right. Well defended. Ball's knocked down, incomplete.
Chester's
second and 10.
Chester's starting to pick up on those quick hitters.
Yeah.
What was successful in the first half.
Starting to realize he's left-handed.
Yeah, that's true too. Ooh.
Can't help but think he's kind of forcing him there.
You got a recliner at your house?
I do. It's a double wide one too.
Dude, I
can fit a whole family of 4 in that.
My whole
thing.
life, I just want a recliner. You know,
It's pretty legit.
I just want they do sell them. I just want. It doesn't fit my feng shui though.
Trips left, still in the shotgun formation. Rubish now in the backfield by himself.
Oh, a little double pump. Run it, baby. Run it.
Oh, he's got all kinds of room to run.
He's got to get past one player. Ooh, God, good
Close to
pursuit
it.
there by number 34, Tino Raphael.
That is a perfect form tackle.
Yeah,
If you could see the
got
video
even
on that over and order, it was a perfect
He even
form.
got his head on the right side. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The way they teach you, like, get your head across the body.
Rubish has a nice 9-yard carry.
Man, I thought he was going to run it past him. And
one.
what an angle. What an angle tackle there.
You know what you do right here? You just go trips left, and you run that jet sweep to the left side, and then you put a crackback on number 8 out there on their defensive end.
I run a double reverse pass.
Get the ball out of the backfield. That's key. Rubish in the backfield by himself. Sending Baldwin in motion. There's that jet sweep. We just called it.
Go.
If he can break
Let's
the
get a
edge.
stiff arm. Nope.
He doesn't. It's going to be tackle for a loss. Bring up 4th down. Yeah, that's kind of the way I just called it there, Tim. But they didn't go trips. They went twins right and left, and they needed that extra guy over here on the left edge to lay down a block because he came through unblocked and made a tackle in the backfield.
They're going for it. I don't blame them.
No way. They're going to have to punt, right?
And there comes the punt team. Your chicken still laying eggs? Getting cold?
They're doing all right. You got to let them out and eat a little bit of grass. Kester in the game now. Punt the ball away. Yeah, because, man, I hate paying for eggs. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Penalty flag.
Looks
like that will be delay a game against the Musketeers.
They come out brown?
Took them
You
a
got
hot
brown?
minute to make a decision if they were going to punt or not. Hate to see that. That backs them up 5 yards. They do, man. They're like dark. They're almost like red. They're almost like maroon.
Yeah.
It's real Redbud chickens.
Yeah, I haven't.
Those are Harper's hens.
I
by the
haven't.
way. I don't have nothing to do with that whole operation.
She does everything?
There's the snap.
Oh, geez.
Kick nearly blocked again.
I thought he was about to get killed there.
High
Thank goodness
kick,
he got that
takes
off.
a Redbud bounce, crosses the 50-yard line. Is going to fall the rest. On the Chester 47-yard line as the Chester offense takes the field and will take over 1st and 10. Yeah, it's a pretty good gig. That whole chicken deal. Eggs are expensive.
Oh, I haven't had to pay for the last 2 years.
You know what makes a lot more sense? Spending like $20 a month on feed and then having to go out there every day and night to mess with them. Makes a lot of sense to save $3, doesn't it?
My mom has chicken, so I don't have to pay for the feed, do the cleanup, and just reap the rewards, baby.
1st and 10, Chester. Ball on their own 47-yard line. Redbud still in the 3-5.
Yolks come out a little darker when you get them at.
Looks like they're going to switch up. Oh, yeah, that's the best eggs, Farm Fresh.
Uh-oh.
Run the ball at the middle, breaks a couple arm tackles. Number 25 for Chester, Ethan Colvis.
Saw him make a bail run that had to come back because of a holding. And Chester's doing exactly what I would do. They've got the lead. Schwarzkopf's off. Why not run up the middle?
Run the ball up the middle. They cross midfield. 2nd and 2. Ball in the Redbud 45. Trips left. Nobody in the backfield with Al Hazim. Sending a man in motion. Here's the sweep to the left side. Man,
he's gone.
He's got blocking for days out there, too.
Who was it?
Eventually knocked out of bounds.
Number 3, Caden Bronkhorst, as Hess brings him down. I thought he was gone, so good job by Hess to make a touchdown-saving tackle.
Palacio there just wrote a book on how to block somebody all the way to the sideline because he took our.
I wonder if he's got any college offers. He's definitely good enough.
Yeah, he definitely is. He's got the size, too.
Yeah, he does.
Alazim in the backfield with Palacio and another running back. Lead play. Palacio lays down a lead block for him. bounces off a couple tackles.
Boy, oh
and
boy.
still stumbling down towards the goal line, brings it inside the Redbud 10. Justin Heyman, nice carry. Boy, that's the definition of not giving up.
Yeah.
Play results in a first down for Chester.
Chester having no problem moving the ball against this beat-up Redbud defense right now. First and goal, ball spotted on the 7-yard line. Redbud running a little cover one right now. Throws it across the middle, hook and ladder right back to him. And that's going to be another Chester Yellow Jacket touchdown.
That was on the Lions-Cowboy game the other day where they kind of throw it to the receiver, the lineman comes out there, and they just pitched it to the lineman, which is a little, if you ask me, insult to injury, but
Correction, Alex Williamson.
And the lineman's going to get a touchdown. Again, little bush league if you ask me, but when you're up 40-0, I guess you get to do what you want.
Lander Rose in the kick to point after. Snap, hole, kick, easily good. That's going to put Chester up 41-0 over your Musketeers with 3:25 to go here in the third quarter.
Join Redbud Industries' growing team. Together, we can support the future of our industry and our Redbud High School athletes. Go Musketeers!
When you choose us for emergency care, you can feel confident knowing there are specialists who are members of the medical staff. So not only do we work diligently to see you quickly, we can treat you with expertise. The ER at Redbud Regional Hospital.
Head out to N&B Fuel Mart for all your fuel needs, including diesel, propane, and kerosene. We can issue your hunting and fishing licenses and carry all your fishing tackle needs. Looking for ammunition and broadheads? We have that too. Thanks for your business.
Let's go up there on offense. You get your quarterback, you get your starting lineman back. And we're back. Sorry about that. We were just talking about how this Red Bull is full strength. This is not a 41-point difference, but, you know, you're dealt with the cards you get. Chester kind of skips a kick here, and that's going to skip over several Redbud people. Is it Manning got it, or tough to
Manning
tell?
again with the carry. That ball bounces all the way down the field.
Manning's going to be sore tomorrow, buddy.
Yep, he's received every one of these kicks on off of 41 points. Let me tell you, that's been a lot of them.
Time to say thank you to all our sponsors. Maybe hit Southside Strength and Conditioning. Hit that sauna. Sweat it out. Presenting sponsors: RBI, TMW, host of. You saw their commercials. Host of everybody that allows us to do this. Sorry, we're not able to bring the video. Chester rules. Don't
and if
blame
you're
us.
still with us, thanks for sticking it out with us too.
More to come.
Chester up over 40 points now, so this will be a running clock the rest of the game. Clock will stop on touchdowns and timeouts.
There's
Rubish
Baldwin.
hands the ball
He's got
to
a
Baldwin.
chance to get a little gain here.
Comes around the corner.
Good block by Manning. Good block by Manning.
He's to the races. Plenty of room down the sideline. Touchdown, Musketeers! Number 32, Gavin Baldwin. Man, Manning running down the left
Great
side,
job by
running a
Manning.
route, brought the tackler with him all the way. And instead of lead block him, ran him on a goose chase, gave Baldwin plenty of room to run down the left side and punches it in for, dang, what was that, Tim? 75 yards?
Yeah, every bit of it. Great job by Baldwin. And great job by Manning blocking.
Kester in to kick the extra point.
Haven't seen Kester miss one all year. The old announcer jinx. Snap is good. Kick is up, and it is good.
And it is good. Redbud gets on the board. 41-7 with 2:17 to go here in the third quarter. We'll be right back.
Our customers always come first at North County Savings Bank. Since 1887, they add that personal touch to banking. See Steve Keeker when you wish to purchase that dream house or to refinance. North County Savings Bank is an equal housing lender insured by the FDIC. Southern Illinois Spine and Joint Center of Marissa is a chiropractic office that can relieve everything from back to foot pain. Sciatic pain getting the worst of you? Don't worry, they've got you covered. Give Dr. Caseberg a call today and ask what else he might be able to help you with.
Well, it took till late in the third quarter for Redbud to get on the board, but they managed to do it. Gavin Baldwin runs down the left sideline, Redbud sideline, all the way into the end zone for a 70-plus yard carry. Finally get us on the board as we're still trailing those 41-7. Got a little bit of work to do yet, Tim, but it's good to score some points for morale, especially being down in numbers right now and being beat up over here on the sideline. Got a lot of casts, got a lot of boots, got a lot of tape over here, and, man, Redbud just taking a beating this year with injuries. Kester to kick this one away. Nice high kick right down the middle, trying to kick it away.
Boy, he's got a boot, doesn't he?
Oh, man, takes a Redbud bounce. He ends up picking it up inside the 5-yard line. Man, stuck by the Musketeers. That was Palante again, or Palacio again, I mean. Brings the ball up to the Chester. Let's see, where's the spot going to be? I'm going to say 19-yard line. Chester Yellow Jackets offense takes the field. Take over 1st and 10. Still not a lot of subs coming in for Chester. Palacio and Al-Hazim still both in the game.
Yeah, they still got some
Trips right.
decent level starters in here.
There's the snap. Hand the ball up the middle. Good patient run by Chester, but a little bit too patient.
Yeah.
As he's just swirled and beat down to the ground by number 53 of the Musketeers, Wyatt Hamilton.
We've mentioned his name a couple times. He's done a really great job of getting in that backfield, fighting. He's a senior, right? Yeah, he's a senior. 6'2", 220, program list.
$50 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
They call him
Chester
Wyatt. They
breaks
call
the
him
huddle.
Wyatt the Wrecker.
What? Do I need to know why?
No, I just gave him that nickname. There's another handoff.
Handoff. Lead play to the left side. Nice form tackle there. Who we got there, Tim? Oh, who else but the dog, Ben Manning. Or not Ben Manning, Zach Manning.
A little bit of a counter there. I'd like to see the linebacker step up, fill that hole a little quicker, as you're probably going to see that's the last play of this third quarter.
7-yard carry comes out of that. A third down and 3 yards to go. Chester's going to walk over to their sideline, and as does Redbud. As time slowly ticks away here in the third. We're going to take a break for the third quarter and bring the fourth quarter right back after this.
Come on, kids, we're headed on in. It's just fine.
This water is gross. So much stuff floating in here.
Who knows what's in here?
Oh, something just touched me. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I'm done with this too. We really need a new pool, Dad.
They are right. We do need a pool. But how am I going to afford that? Oh, something did touch me.
Have no fear, Joy is here. Buena Vista has a home equity line of credit product with super low fees, super low interest, and super quick turnaround time.
You've made all my dreams come true.
Dad, you're the best.
Oh my gosh, we finally got a pool!
Everybody needs a little joy in their life.
Fourth quarter action coming to you live. Chris Merring, Tim Conway, Ben Koopman, Oak 9 Productions.
Uh-oh.
Chester in the shotgun formation.
Look at Manning.
Snaps
Look
the
at
ball,
Manning.
Looks to throw. Completion down the left sideline. Man, kind of looking like Chester almost held up right there as he tried to work around Manning. It is complete. That's about a 50-yard reception. Brings the ball deep into Redbud territory as it comes to rest on the Redbud 20-yard line. We'll say 19. Now we're Chester making a lot of changes as some of their big men are going off the field, and Looks like they're going to get some playing time to some of these underclassmen.
Big roster for Chester as they
Chester's got the numbers, don't they?
Yeah, they've got a lot.
Walk up to the line of scrimmage, shotgun formation. We
It'll
got
be
a new quarterback in the game.
Be interesting to see as he
He's
kind of
going to
takes
keep
a
it around the
sweep to
right side. He's got room to run, too. Man, he's quick.
Yeah, he is.
Manning
kinda.
steps up, makes a tackle. Looks like it's going to be really close to a Chester first down, unfortunately.
It'll be interesting to see who Chester gets in the first round.
This official over here on our sideline is awful at spotting the ball. He spots it past the first down marker every time, and then he walks 3 yards back and puts his foot down. Second down now for Chester. 2nd and 2 to go.
He's still in front of or like he's still in front of where the spot is.
Who's that? Number 16. Trey Peters.
Junior, so
Junior.
Be the quarterback next year.
Send a man in motion. That's going to be an offsides penalty against Chester. So that'll back him up. Try her all over again. That'll back him up 5. 2nd and 7 to go. Time continues to tick away and will continue to tick away. Trey Peters brings his play into the huddle. Chester walks up to the line of scrimmage. There'll be a straight spread. Sending a man in motion from the left to the right. Counter play. Met and body slammed to the ground by number 53 of the Musketeers once again, Wyatt Hamilton.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
I haven't
back
watched
in the day.
wrestling.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Back in the day, you had to watch.
It was
wrestling.
like Goldberg.
Stone Cold. Oh, Goldberg, he was sick.
Yeah, he's a little quieter, not so showy, just a giant meathead.
I always loved Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, he drank Miller Lite too.
Did he?
Oh yeah, like a boss.
Back then, I didn't really understand what
I did.
That's
who I looked up to. That's who I was. Trips left now for Peters. Jet sweep.
Fake sweep.
Hands the ball off.
No, it is boy. That was a good fake.
Tackled by a host of Musketeers. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Just past 4th and 9.
What about you, Kubin? Who was your favorite wrestler?
What are we gonna do now?
Didn't
We're
watch
gonna
wrestling?
kick a field goal.
Yeah, I liked wrestling.
Who was yours?
Mankind
Yours
was pretty
awesome.
sick.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold was awesome, but Mankind was awesome too.
We didn't have that fancy TV where you could watch that stuff.
Kane. And Kane finally took.
Huh? Yeah, I don't.
You guys didn't have cable?
No, come on, Tim. We were back there, had rabbit ears. Chester's going to kick the field goal, have a field goal attempt here.
20, 30, 35-yard field goal.
Landeros to kick it. Snap to hold. The kick is up, and
that's good.
It is good and easily good. What was that? About a 35-yarder.
Yeah, pretty close to it.
Good for Chester. Boy, he's pumped up, and he has every right to be. That's a heck of an accomplishment there at the high school level. Gives him another 3 points. Fireworks are going off in Chester. The fans are loving it here on senior night. Marching band's hard at it. What we got going on over there, Tim? Is it why is there so much pink?
Maybe like breast cancer awareness month or something. I don't know when that is.
That's October, ain't it?
Sounds about right.
Chester able to put 3 more points on the board. 7:44 to go here in the contest. Landeros going to kick it off once again. His foot's going to be sore tomorrow.
Yeah. Not much to take away this game. I mean, Redbud's fought where they could, did what they could with what they had. And
yeah, get healthy for next week and try to get a win against East Alton Wood River next week.
You got senior night. You got the crowd behind you. Everybody's going to be rooting you on. Chance to make the playoffs, maybe. I don't necessarily know how that's going to work, but.
The ball is away. Squig right up the middle again. Picked up. False forward. That's got to be a face mask.
Yeah, it is.
Picked up by number 18, Austin Easton. Boy, that's a mouthful. It will be an unintentional face mask, it looks like, against Chester. As they did catch it just a little bit there as he was running it down Redbud's sideline. If you're familiar with Chester, Redbud is now going towards the old scoreboard, up towards the hill in the street.
Face mask penalty. Chester.
It will be a 5-yard penalty. That'll put the ball in Chester territory on the Chester 49-yard line.
I don't really understand how that 5 versus 15 works. Unintentional or not, if you're yanking somebody's face mask.
Well, you know, if sometime in a pile you're just tackling. Yeah. You catch a face mask by accident, you don't actually grab it, you know.
Baldwin's going to get another sweep on the side. He's not going to outrun forward there.
Man, he's trying everything he had to get around that corner, and the whistle blew. That is not a fumble.
That wouldn't be surprising me if they call it. Watch this.
Yeah, watch this.
This damn town.
No, I mean, the whistle was blowing because he was stood up, and then somebody come flying in, he fumbled the ball. But that they got to call that down because the whistle was definitely blowing before the fumble happened.
I mean, I don't know if you remember 2 years ago with Freeze's pass that was – look at where they spotted. The ball was on the line the whole time, and now they're just Freeze was clearly passing that ball, but whatever, you know. Not going to live in the past.
1 yard loss by Baldwin. 2nd and 11. Baldwin in motion. There's the snap. Fake the sweep.
Landon,
looking
you
left.
got some run. You got
rolling
run.
left.
Ooh, 40
Scrambles around.
Oh, that's got to be. Come on, man.
Way out of bounds.
Yeah.
He's still getting hit. No flags come in.
Let's just get out of here with health, man. Let's just get out of here with health. Nobody else get injured.
5-yard gain on the play.
You got a favorite flavor of snow cones?
3rd and 6. Blue. I like blue everything.
You like blue? Yeah. I like tiger's blood.
Oh, that's good too.
That's a good.
Isn't that like a mixture of red and blue or something?
Yeah, I think so. They might throw some coconut in there.
You like maroon.
Yeah.
5 minutes to go in the 4th. Chester up 44-7. Ball spotted on the Chester 45-yard line. Rubish has help in the backfield now. As he's going to throw.
He's got get out of there. Get rid of it.
Rolling left, step up, and he's going to be sacked.
I think that might be one of the first sacks Chester has. Landon tried to get out of that, but
you can tell he's getting frustrated.
Yeah, it's a tough game.
Tackled for a big loss. 4th down for the Musketeers. Ball back inside their territory, spotted at the 48. 4th and 13. Wait till he starts counting, then run the play. Trips left. High snap. Rubish pulls it in.
Step up, throw it.
He scrambles up into the pocket, steps up, runs back across midfield. Brought down on the 42-yard line. It's going to be short of the 1st down, and that'll be a turnover on down for the Musketeers, and the Yellow Jacket offense will once again take the field.
Good chunk yards there. Just 4th and super long, and didn't quite have enough there.
Chester's offense comes back on.
I think you're going to see just a few handoffs. They get a 1st down, kneel it out. Hope's going to get out of here. Hopefully, Baldwin's coming off the field there, and I think that's smart.
Boy, I like the hustle coming out of Chester still. Man, they're still flying up to the ball. They
do
sprint
run to
the
that
ball
one.
every play.
Oh, man, and they snap it quick.
Tackled by a host of Musketeers. Who's that big man up there trying to get a gift card? Number 53.
53,
Wyatt. Wyatt Hamilton once again.
He's playing hard, man.
Yeah, he is, and still playing hard deep in the 4th quarter. You're getting beat right now, and to keep that enthusiasm up, don't let him score again, right?
Yeah.
Looks like Redbud's making some swaps now. Rubish is going to come out. We got a fresh white jersey out there, number 18. Austin Easton. Good game by Landon Rubish.
he played his heart out. Really
Yeah, he
did.
did.
Had a couple things go not his way in the first half there. A couple bad breaks for him, but played hard. Second and 12. Ball on the Chester 40-yard line. There's a snap. Penalty flags fly all over the place once again. Boy, if one flag flies, they all fly.
As I mentioned, not that I don't think they necessarily have the numbers here, but I would love to get some of these seniors off the field. You know, get them to the senior night next week.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just
they
2
just don't
minutes
have
to play here
they don't
right
have
now.
The numbers, but
the refs are taking their time calling this penalty. I got to kind of think Chester's just going to kneel it out. They've got 2 downs here. And they're not going to as another play comes in the huddle.
Penalties against Chester.
Second and 22.
And there's that clock, as you mentioned.
Taking away
Just
one.
second down, so yeah, you're right. They could probably just run here another play, and that should be about close to being it. But again, they are booking to that line.
Shotgun formation. Ball spotted on the Chester 30. Hand the ball off. Wyatt Hamilton again steps up, makes the tackle.
They will have to run one more play.
Also number 51, Colton Mudd. And Nicholas Chowsey. Yeah. The announcer said his name weird. It looks like the seniors are going to come back in now for the last play of the game.
Senior night for Chester, so.
Senior night for Chester. I got to imagine they're going to kneel it out right now. Starters come back in for Chester on senior night. Going to take a knee here. Wrap this one up, I think. And that's going to do it in Chester as the Yellow Jackets hop off the field in victory, and Redbud makes their way to the sideline. Man, started out the night with a beat-up team. A lot of big injuries, a lot of big names out. Been a tough season for the boys so far this year. Been playing well, but, man, injuries just haven't worked out the way we've wanted them to. Came in here light tonight, leaving a little bit lighter, I'm afraid. And, yeah, Redbud unfortunately gonna fall short to our conference rival, the Chester Yellow Jackets.
Not much to say there, Chris. You pretty much summed it up. Let's get healthy next week. Let's get a W, and let's win over 500, for the season. That's all you can ask for every year. Give yourself a chance for the playoffs.
That's right. A couple of upcoming events. If you're still with us, we got senior night for the varsity volleyball team Thursday night. Make sure to tune in on that. Follow us on the socials, and we'll be bringing the East Alton Wood River game to you live next Friday night. Back-to-back nights. Pack your suitcase, Ben. You're going to be in Redbud for a while. Chris Merring, Ben Koopman, Tim Conway, Oak 9 Productions. We love you. Good night.